screens under starlight's beam. Heroes rise in this night they gleam. Pages turning as fate intertwines. Saturday night, it rewinds. Spinning tales from the mind in our city's electric light is on. Heroes fight, every moment feels so right. Welcome to that weekend thrill, where stories, fashion, dreams at will. In this world we take a flight, Saturday night special guide in the night. Wonders, heroes unite. Comics and anime and bring new light. Journey through panels and vibrant screens. It's colorful tap.
Welcome. It's Saturday night, which means it's time for Saturday Night Special, the 6th best show on Renovision. With comments such as, for the love of God, let your friend stay where he's at. SNS, and that channel is a rest area toilet bowl, and you don't need any more stinking up the best comic YouTube show going. And this is an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills. How about we check in with Jedi Johnson and see if he thinks the boys are ready to start the show?
But I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush who did on the show.
Well, shit, I hope you boys are ready to bring the mayhem, because an all-new episode of Saturday Night Special starts in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's what I have to say. Welcome to the injured and broken down SNS episode for this week. I am in tremendous pain, and so is Matt.
Lightweight.
Kyle and Matt fighting is like Peter Griffin and Homer fighting. So Matt's Homer and I'm Peter.
Matt's more like Hank Hill these days.
I got butt boobies.
Hey, Bobby.
So that's the YouTube beef in the title.
Check out my propane accessories.
Strickland propane.
I took a nasty slip the other day, and I ended up in the emergency room.
Did they have to stitch your groin back together?
Yes.
It sucks getting old, dude.
And it sucked because I was in the, I went because my back and my knee and stuff is messed up. And you know how the emergency room is when you go in there with back pain. Hey, drug addict, you just want pain pills, huh? So we don't really give a shit about you.
Where's your oxycodone prescription?
They're just, and they had like 4 different, they had like a nurse practitioner, a doctor, and I think another nurse come in and ask me my story. I think they're making sure I wasn't trying to slip.
Yeah, they were trying to make sure you didn't get the sweats in the middle of talking to them.
This guy looks like a dope fiend.
I'm like,
did he tell you the same story? Yeah, he told me the same story. Tell you that story, and he told me.
Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I hurt myself. I was like, oh my God. And then they just leave, come back. So what happened? Tell them again. And then, after everything, they made this big deal. Treat me like a drug addict. And they gave me like 3 muscle relaxers.
3. Were they
pittance.
external like a cream?
They were a suppository.
Yeah, I got to stick them in my butt.
Did you offer to show them the bruising on your gooch?
Yep, right here. I have back pain. This guy definitely wants drugs.
Give me a prescription, Dak.
They're like,
Schwartz is bigger.
I was like, look at my medical history. I was like, I haven't even been to the hospital in the emergency room in 15 years. The last time I went is when I was in my attic and I fucking sliced my legs up on the gussets of the attic. not here. I'm not a fucking. Oh, I was pissed. They're like, and then they gave me like, I don't know, like like an inflammatory, you know. And I was like, they're like, is that better? I'm like, sure, why not? Fuck it, just get me out of here at this point.
Like ibuprofen. They gave you ibuprofen.
I've been taking ibuprofen, but I don't know what they gave me a shot,
Probably tramadol.
and then they gave me
Toradol. Toradol.
They gave you a Damadol.
yeah, they gave me a fuck you all.
And then he got a finger slipped in the butt, and the guy was like, "You're not the doctor."
Right?
He's like, no, I just wanted to get off the street.
I'm the janitor.
I'm the janitor across the way.
I was just walking by. Then they took an X-ray of my hip.
Still there.
Don't tell anyone. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. As he scurries
We need to
away.
take an X-ray of you, sir.
Who was
That's
that
the body
guy?
part.
Yeah, the doctor's like, who is that guy? Oh, I just figured it was the fifth asshole asking you what happened so that you wouldn't fucking help me.
Nah, he was just the guy that wanted to inspect your asshole.
You didn't really get suspicious until he started sniffing.
Yeah.
It's like, we got to get really in there. And all of a sudden, you're like, what's that feeling? Is that your tongue? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that a
You're
wonderful
ready to talk about-
starfish, or are you just happy to see me?
I came here for
Oh,
back pay, not
sir.
for a rim job.
Got more.
Tyson says he's got I've got a guy who knows a guy, bro.
I just don't automatically assume that people are fishing for. I mean, they probably see it every day, all day. I get
That's the
it.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was me we're talking about. It's different. So,
So
all
you
right,
come in there like, oh, this guy's definitely a fiend.
look at him.
Well,
If you need help, Kyle, I'll put my life floss suit on and I'll help you up.
Okay. Thank you.
does peanut butter whiskey help the pain at all?
Does what?
Peanut butter whiskey help your pain at all?
I don't know. I can't even tell you the last time I even had a drink.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's one thing they did ask me in the hospital. They said, "Do you drink, smoke, or do drugs?" I was like, "Nope." They're like, "You're lame." I said, "Yup."
What happened? Why'd you quit?
Quit what?
Drinking.
Just don't have the time.
Kyle doesn't like to mix pleasure with pain.
I'd rather play with the grandbaby than be half drunk or buzzed or
Yeah.
so.
So no more White Claws. Huh?
So
Brian J says,
Whatever.
Kyle, follow the lawsuit ASAP.
I want to, motherfuckers.
It's hot as fuck here today, boys.
We're gonna do an X-ray. Yeah, that really shows if you really messed up something except a bone. But all right.
I'm old.
Interesting show we got. And then what happened to you, Matt?
Decided to go golfing today with my brother and dad this morning, a little Father's Day outing. And, my dad and brother decided they wanted to get a little tuned up at 7:00 this morning and got in the cart. My brother was like, I'm driving. I was like, all right. So he's driving us down the fairway and bombs down this hill and hits this little jump. And he's like, I'm going to do that again. And so he goes up the hill and goes down to bomb it. But this time he hits the brake to slide and he pulls the cart to try and fishtail. And I'm in the passenger seat and I've got my leg hanging out. And he fucking sends that golf cart over, tips that bitch. And so I hit the fucking ground. The golf cart lands on my ankle. So I'm pinned under the golf cart. And my brother fucking landed on top of me. And he gets up and he's like, you all right? And I'm like out of breath. I'm like, no. And so I had to wait for him to fucking lift the golf cart up off of me so I could get out. My fucking ankle is swollen and black and blue and just gnarly looking.
And that's what we were arguing about backstage. I was going, ooh,
Yeah.
that's the one-upper.
Right.
My story's better.
Dang.
I got ran over by a golf cart.
Yeah. Oh, you
Guys
poor
both got
guy.
banged
Fucking
up.
with your.
I didn't get
minor
ran
back
over. I got it dropped on me.
You got your
Matt got dropped on by a golf cart
you got stamped
going to the
into
fifth
that
hole on June 14th.
Your leg got
Yeah.
stamped into that golf course. You put
Yes, I
your
did.
signature on it.
My brother's like, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" And fucking beer cans sprawling all over the place and golf clubs
Where's that?
everywhere. And so he's fucking scurrying to pick everything up. I'm like, dude, just get this off of me so I can get up. And then he picks it up and then he's like, "Are you all right?" And I'm trying to get up. He's like, "Just sit down. Just sit down. Don't get up." I was like, "I'm not going to sit here in a puddle of gas, asshole. Get off of me and let me get up."
Oh my God.
Did he pick it up like the kid in Superman?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Dude, that's how I feel a lot this year. Fucking, I'm never going to financially recover from any of this year.
I know my air conditioner went out when I was sitting in the drive-thru for Burger King.
I feel
Yeah, that
your
sucks.
pain, Joe Exotic.
When it rains, it pours. Which this one?
I'm technically not an educated person.
That's good old Rob.
Robbie L, my buddy. You know what I was thinking about today when I couldn't go to sleep because I was hurting?
How am I going to grab you by the short hairs?
It's exactly what I was thinking. Nailed it. And I was
You know how
actually
to grab
thinking,
people by the short hairs.
you know, that I have my to Kyle, your friend, Robbie L. I said, you know what I should do is every time he comes, I should get that book signed by him
Just remind him that you're buddies.
just to see how many times he'll sign it for me.
If you want to pay, is it a Marvel book?
Yeah.
You're gonna pay like $80 for him to sign it again.
Oh, fuck that. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's charging like $80
He's
for
charging
any
a
Marvel
premium.
book now that you want to sign, and then like if you want New Mutants 98, it's like $126.
I think it's a X Factor book or X Force.
Because
think
he's
it's like
beefing with
X-Force
Marvel,
2.
so anything Marvel, he's
He's not happy about it.
yeah.
He'll do it, but he's going to make you pay.
Well, you know, when he signed that one to Kyle, I made him take some money off the price since I can't sell it. You know,
Take money off. I can't sell this.
I did. I made him take like, was it like $20 or $30 off the price that he was charging to have it autographed?
And he agreed.
Yeah, there was a little back and forth, but yeah, it's like, dude, I can't sell it. It says to Kyle.
Did you ask him to sign it that way?
Yeah,
Oh,
to Kyle. Because that's what he went. We're not friends.
Gonna start being like
We are friends.
Whose fault's that? Liefeld.
be like your buddy Corey Feldman. He charges $80 for his signature if it's personalized. If you want it unpersonalized, it's double.
Because the resale value is so high.
Everybody's clamoring.
Everybody wants a Corey Feldman signature.
You know what?
Yeah.
Especially
I want to know how much Corey Feldman charges for a cameo.
I mean, it's probably free if you let him lip sync the song from The Boys or Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
You should try to get a hold of Corey and see if we can get him on the show.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll reach out.
And then we'll keep calling him Corey Haim. Dude, what was it like in License to Drive?
I
Corey.
think that would go over for like 2 minutes and then he'd fucking
Thank you
melt
for
down.
joining us, Mr. Haim.
Corey used to write for Boy Meets World.
Do you live in Indiana?
I hear you were the gimp in Pulp Fiction. Dude, I was watching what was I watching? I was watching another YouTube channel the other day. And I'd say it was
How
comics.
dare you?
I know.
Dare you?
Unlike Marco, I watch other YouTube channels. What was that? Comics Explained. And he was talking about a storyline from a Sting Englehart book, and I couldn't help but stop and just start laughing. Like, yeah, we totally just disgrace this guy. Comic legend, no big deal.
Oh, yeah, we did because
Sam couldn't read.
It was me.
Sam
I'm
needed his
Googling.
It was me. Full responsibility.
Yeah, shit happens. Fucking
Sam
who
had a
cares?
diabetic eye episode and couldn't read, and I went away to Google, and Hartman wanted to know if he was from Indiana, and
Wrong number.
I'm also from Indiana.
And Kyle
I think that was a wrong number.
Kyle was like, "So you wrote Batman, huh?" You know, good times.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I tried to get a comic question in there.
We fumbled that one pretty hard. I fumbled it pretty hard.
Right at the very end.
All right. You ready to start us off, Sam?
Tyson
Yeah,
says,
right.
"I would like a live-filled signature with a foot remark, please."
Dude, yes. Draw me a foot, bitch.
It just looks like the letter V.
Ask him why do all your feet look like after you tie a knot in a balloon?
Dude,
All right, Sammy, what do you got for us?
Yeah. Well, tomorrow is Father's Day, a day that a lot of us will be celebrating. Some of us for the first time, but most of us on the panel here is not our first time. And I heard somebody on Instagram who was talking about how far down the list of America's favorite holidays you'll find Father's Day. Said, of the most celebrated holidays, Christmas is number 1. Number 2 is Mother's Day. Well, this infographic says it's Thanksgiving, then Halloween, then Easter, then Mother's Day. But you got to keep going down the list until you find Father's Day.
Valentine's Day is more important. Fuck off.
Valentine's Day, and the comedian, he said that Father's Day was number 20. And number 13 was Arbor Day. And he goes, I don't even know what that is. I was like, that's trees. Trees is Arbor Day. Trees, people celebrate trees more than they celebrate their dad. And
I'm sure more people know a tree than they know their dad.
Probably in this country, that's true. But I was really curious about that. And so I looked up who are the most prolific fathers in history. Who are the most prolific fathers in history?
Sticks and Matt and Sam.
Well, I'm not that far off the list. The list cut off at 25. If you had at least 25 kids, you could be on the list.
26 and a half.
Number 1 was
Right behind
Genghis
Hornswoggle.
Khan. Genghis Khan. He had between 1,000 and 3,000.
Kids?
3,000.
But what I found really interesting was how high up on the list this modern day Genghis Khan is. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, born 19th of May, 1981. He's only a year and a half older than me.
Oh, is that doctor that
No.
was just replacing?
No, he's that guy that traveled all around everywhere and then just donated to sperm banks.
He just went around the world nutting in cups.
Yes. Yes.
There's a special on Netflix about him.
And
Of course there is.
There's a province or a town in the Netherlands where he has donated so much sperm and fathered so many kids that they have forbade him from donating anymore because there's so little genetic diversity. They're all his kids.
And there's like a registry or something that they have to go against to make sure there's no inbreeding now.
Yeah.
And I know he was in a couple Facebook groups where if there's groups of guys, this is what they do. They try to spread their seed everywhere they can seed.
Sounds like I need to up my life goals.
Like they go like that guy's gone Netherlands and then like all Africa, everywhere. He's just a seed donating machine.
He's just going in there.
And like people have called him so that he could personally donate to them.
Do you want it delivered or in a cup?
He says he's dropped off cups of at like malls and stuff for people.
With his own turkey baster. Does he sign the turkey baster?
Yeah.
Can we meet up at Taco Bell so we can have his stuff?
Will he do a foot remark on the turkey baster?
Oh,
But yeah, this is how a lot of the top ones are.
Is he heir to the Myers fortune in Michigan? The Myers store fortune?
No,
Well,
this
that's
is
spelled
from the
wrong.
Netherlands. This guy's from the Netherlands.
that's right.
Here, I'll share my screen.
Bro, he kind of looks like
He's also a musician, but that's hardly what he's most famous for.
Sperm donor and
Like, he almost looks like a fat Axl Rose.
Like, this guy is our age. Like, you know, he'd be right in the middle of the four of us.
that all that coming in cups has kept him young, looking young.
Like,
Well,
like
no.
this one is definitely a younger picture of him. This is definitely after Guns N' Roses stopped touring. But yeah, it's on Netflix. Kid with 1,000 kids. It's crazy when they start popping everything up on the map.
He kind of looks like Eric Christian Olsen.
he looks like the guy from Boy Meets World.
He was a YouTuber as well, so he used to like blog about it, and like he wanted to be an influencer.
The best friend? He does not look. You don't think he looks like that best friend?
He looks like a lot
Sean
of people's
Hunter?
aunts right here.
Yeah, Sean Hunter.
Kind of. I think he looks like Foggy Nelson.
Yeah, he does look like that guy.
Dude, next time we see Foggy Nelson, we have to say, dude, are you the guy with 1,000 kids?
Or are you that guy from Mighty Ducks?
He got pissed when we said that.
Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, when I yelled at him outside of Hard Rock, he did get pretty pissed.
What did you yell at him?
It's Fulton from Mighty Ducks, and he just fucking give me the nastiest scowl.
And I was like, Emilio!
It was kind of like one of those instances where Kyle and I were walking down the streets of San Diego during Comic-Con, and he was just sitting there on the patio, and I was like, it's Fulton from Mighty Ducks. And he was like, fucking just
Put up Jedi's comment.
Do the flying bee.
He looks like my kids. What the fuck?
He looks like a Nickelback fan.
Oh, man.
Some may say that that's Fidel's real father.
Well, Fidel sure as heck doesn't know who his real father is.
But I will say this. Don't let this distract you for the fact that Hector is going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. And on top of that, he just went to Harry's and bought 3 T66 turbos and NOS and a Motec exhaust system.
Nice. Thanks, Dominic Toretto. It's all about family.
It's all about family. I had a dad moment last night. It was one of my daughter's 12th birthday, but I got home from work and I was just beat. So before the cake was even brought out, I had fallen asleep on the couch, and no one bothered to wake me because I can't have the cake anyway. And then, and then I slept until 10 o'clock when my wife woke me up and said, "Piper's got a flat tire. You need to go fix it." So at 10 o'clock at night, I roll up. It's like 5 miles from my house. Roll up to where my daughter has just got off work. Sure enough, the Suburban has a flat tire, and I spent the next hour and a half trying to change the tire.
Dad life.
We're not going to wake you up because you can't have cake anyway.
They could have got you like a sugar-free cake.
They could have.
But they didn't.
But he would have walked up, picked it up, threw it in the garbage, and said, "Thanks for trying."
Or a cake sweetened with like monk fruit.
Once again,
That's
he
what
would've picked
that's
it
what
up.
this fucking show has become. We're all over the age of 40 now, and then we're talking about artificial sweeteners and better ways to deal with your diabetes.
Diabetes.
Well, I'm just trying to keep this dad related because the next question for the panel is, what was the last thing that you did that made you feel like a real dad?
I slipped and hurt my back and my knee.
I don't know. I've still got two. I think I'm the one on the, well, other than Kyle's grandson, I think I've got the youngest kids on the panel. So I do dad stuff every day. Cleaning piss off the floor because my 3-year-old who's potty training couldn't make it. I did that about 20 minutes before the show started. Dad life.
Broken ankle and all.
Yeah.
And it makes up for when you made your wife do that. So
I don't make my wife do anything.
I peed on the floor.
Oh, you guys look down beside sticks. Dad bod.
Down? Who looks down? I'm not down. I feel good. But I had some dad pride this morning too, because I had mentioned to my son's learning to play a saxophone. And I was like, oh, have you ever heard the song Baker Street? You need to learn the saxophone lick on Baker Street. Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
It's sexy as hell.
And so he looked it up and he's hitting it. He's been doing it all day.
The joy of having to go through someone learning an instrument.
That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Doing pretty good. I posted a clip of it on my Facebook and Instagram if you guys want to check it out. But it's pretty good.
He should start doing Instagram reels where since he's still learning, like he'll say, "This is me playing. Another one bites the dust." Or he needs to learn to play the horrible way to play the Jurassic Park theme.
Yes. What is the I can't remember what an instrument is they played that on.
It's an accordion.
It's a recorder. Basically the whistle.
Yeah, it's terrible though.
Yeah, but he doesn't use a recorder for the terrible version. It's a
anyway.
Oh, dude, you don't.
Skin flute. Tyson says skin flute.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, you guys wait till you all have to give the talk. You're gonna be the talk.
I've had to give the talk 4-5 times already.
I gave the talk, son. You got a loaded pistol now. Watch where you fire it.
Yeah, my wife was like, my wife goes, "You can't do this. Don't do this." I was like, what am I supposed to do? That's what it is.
That's what I told my son.
Play with fire.
You got a loaded pistol, son. Watch where you fire it.
That's
and then he shot it all over his room. In every crevice.
Now what I do, Dad?
That's what I was talking about, Jedi. Yep. That's what came to my mind. That shit's so funny.
I have another son who's learned to play trombone. He knows 4 notes. He's working on a 5th.
I thought you were talking about just taking long showers.
Exactly. Tyson's like, I never got to talk. I just learned from porn.
And I also said, if you think about wanting to do it, just come over. I'll give you $50 and you can go to the movies instead.
Who said that to you?
I said that to my son.
Oh, you said it to your son. What movie is gonna let me give you a potato instead.
No, I'll give you money to go to the movies instead of getting it on.
Dude, here's why I said potato. There was this born again Christian couple, and they decided they were going to live celibate, married lives. So they had gotten married, and for 3 years they still hadn't had sex. And they said anytime they felt the urge to have sex, they would eat a raw potato. Like, dude, get to
Evil
it.
shenanigans.
Stop screwing around. Get to it. Well, I just want to wish
The
everybody.
starch quenches my lust.
I want to wish all you dads out there in the chat and all these dads on the panel. I want to wish you a happy Father's Day tomorrow, and I hope you get to celebrate it with a grateful family, even if
Same to you,
they
sir.
consider mothers superior to you.
Nobody's grateful for Father's Day.
Right.
Nobody's grateful for their father until we're dead.
I am. I'm glad
Just
I
got
got my dad.
dark and bleak right there, huh?
Take a dark turn, yeah.
We're right up there with Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Super Bowl Sunday.
We squeaked just past Labor Day.
Here it is. Here it is. Yep. Tire screwed.
What's up, BK?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
What's
That's right, melodica.
Yeah. That's the best right there. All right.
Those dinosaurs want to be extinct again.
Ready to start some news.
I don't know. What are we going to do when they bring them back? Because apparently they're bringing back all these extinct animals. So we're going to face down a real life Jurassic Park
So a lot of paleontologists will be extinct.
when they bring back the Tasmanian tiger. All right. Ready to do some news? Let's get in. No,
do the
what?
news.
What are you holding number one up for?
I'm saying yes, let's do it.
Oh.
If you don't have a thumb, this is how you do thumbs up.
All right, brother. All right, let's get the news. All right. I think starting us off, we all heard the news on Friday that Spaceballs 2 first look released. Rick Moranis, Mel Brooks, and Bill Pullman to return. Keke Palmer joins the cast. The Schwartz Awakens in 2027. The Spaceballs sequel that was officially announced last year has set a 2027 release. And the legendary Mel Brooks, who will turn 99 later this month, as
Dude, he's going to
set
kick
to
the
reprise
bucket
his
before
role.
this comes out.
Yes, he is. As Yoda send up yogurt.
All right, let's make a death pool. Let's all make guesses when he's going to kick the bucket before Spaceballs comes out. So it says 2027. We're halfway through 25, so we're giving him about 16 months, 15 months to live.
Dude,
I'm going to say it's going to come out 2027, May of 2027.
Oh, Sam left.
Guess I pissed him off. I'm going to say he's going to kick the bucket. February 22nd, 2027.
Dude, he's gonna be 99. I'm gonna say he doesn't even make it out of production of this movie. I'm gonna say October 21st, 2025.
Wow.
Well, you just give him a few months.
Whew.
No,
Damn.
I'll go October 21st, 2026. I'll give him at least one more year.
Sticks, what are you thinking?
I think I think August 13th of next year.
But I feel like this movie's been talked about for a lot longer than a year. Like
We've been in touch for like 10 years.
Spaceballs 2, Search for More Money was always
Mhm.
like
Sam
the
go.
gag. I don't know, he just dipped. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm out." He's like, "I can't."
We talked about a death thing, and he just bounces.
He's like, "This world." He's just maybe a massive Mel Brooks fan, and he doesn't want to live in a world where Mel Brooks isn't around anymore.
Let's see where he went.
Bride J says, "Kyle, LOL, this is an SNS first predicting a death." Sadly, it's not our first time doing this. Maybe on this show. We had the Stan Lee death pool going for a while.
We all lost that one.
Yep.
This is more of a Marco thing. I thought they were dead.
Yeah, I said, hard for me to be excited after the history of the World TV series. It sucked. Marco would suck at predicting death because he thinks everyone is already dead. That's true. That's very true. According to Marco, everyone's already dead.
Yep.
But it's interesting that Bill Pullman and his son are both going to be in this.
Do
So
you think that the way Spaceballs was originally written, there was a little satire and there's a lot of little jabs and stuff, Mel Brooks style. Do you think they're gonna be able to do that in the way that everybody views things and gets outraged by a lot of stuff now?
I think so, because Mel Brooks is going to be like, I'm 99 years old. Who cares?
Yeah.
He's playing the old man card.
Yeah, I'm 99. I'm not probably going to see this movie come out because, let's see, that's still 2 years
die
away.
in February of 27.
So that would put him at 101 when this movie comes out.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think he is. He's going to pull the old man card and just be like, I don't care. We're going to do it.
Well, in my day, it was all right to be funny. I don't know what's happened here. Damn kids.
But I think everybody's excited for this. Everybody.
But how much of the excitement is Mel Brooks, or is it that Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement?
It's
to do this
Ricky.
movie?
It's both, man. It's getting a Spaceballs #2, and then Ricky's coming back
To play Darth Helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Helmet.
Oops.
Oh, there's Sam. Sam's back.
Thank you, Three Rivers. Thank you.
Welcome back, Sam.
We thought you got offended and bailed.
No, my daughter's painting her room, and the Wi-Fi router's in her room, and she knocked it loose.
Oh.
Sam
we all
just
gave
left to get himself a snack.
our when we think Mel Brooks is going to die. When do you think Mel Brooks is going to die? So we said the movie's going to come out in 2027. I'm thinking it's going to be an early summer release, so like May. And I predicted February of 27. He's going to take a dirt nap.
Wait, I thought I read somewhere that this is taking. Maybe it was Legend of Zelda. Never mind. I thought this was taking one of the Avengers movies' vacated spot now, since they pushed that movie 7 months. But it's the Legend of Zelda. Even though that got pushed, that's going to 2027. It's like March 2027. So yeah, okay, never mind. What's your prediction, Sam?
I predict that
This is a damn good bowl of food.
I love my gruel.
I predict that they ain't gonna find shit in that desert.
We
ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit.
But do you think Mel Brooks is still going to be alive to see the end? To see this movie release?
Desert.
Yes.
You think he'll be 101 at the premiere of this movie?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Laughter is the best medicine.
I mean, he's still looking pretty spry.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He looks
Look
good
him up.
for 99.
Look him up.
He looks about as good as yogurt.
Good for 99.
He won't need any makeup when he reprises his role from the first movie.
Like a day over 92.
Oh yeah, dude, he doesn't look a day over fucking 83. You're right.
I mean, he doesn't. He does not look like the human embodiment of the Crypt Keeper.
What? It's pretty close.
It's not a lot.
Especially at his 97th birthday. Wow. Yikes.
Hold on. I'm trying to share a picture of him, but it won't let me share two
Yeah.
screens at once. There we go. Yeah, that
Here, look, there's him at his 97th.
one that's 2 days ago is the one I was gonna share. With the like black and blue background.
This one? That's
No,
not
it
him.
was- Oh, it was on the other page. He looks like yogurt now. Doesn't need prosthetic makeup.
I just said that.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
This
But
one right here?
Picture right there. Yeah, the one where he's right there with Josh Gad. Yeah. Or that one there.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. He doesn't look a day over 53.
He's still spry.
Jeez. I mean, good for him, dude, giving us all Spaceballs too before he
Sam,
kicks the
look at
bucket
our
in
Sticks.
February
Look who's
27.
talking. You shook Abe Lincoln's hand. I heard legend has it that Sticks proofread the Gettysburg Address.
He chaperoned Abe Lincoln's prom night.
Just don't let Sticks do math. That's all I got to tell you.
But at least he's giving us one last gift.
What if it's not a gift at all? What if it's a horror show?
Well, this
We'll
is
still
Still
love
be
it, I guess.
awesome.
isn't that kind of the point?
They're going to change the title of the movie to Spaceballs 2. This movie's never coming out.
Spaceballs 2. The
Just
Search for
joking.
Money.
Yeah, we're going to get Spaceballs 2 before we get GTA 6. Because GTA 6 ain't coming out next year. I don't care what they say.
Would we get? I know we got a copyright last week, but if we played Hartman's versions of Sam's songs, do you think we'd get a copyright?
No, because Sam is rapping over it. So it would be fair use. It's parody. Did you listen to him, Sam?
I did. They were awesome.
Awesome. Can we play them?
Play it, Kyle.
What?
Play it. Everyone needs to
Let
hear
me see.
rapping to the actual soundtrack of the song.
What would be the best way to play it?
Share your screen and just
Audibly?
Like
Thanks,
from
Steve.
the email?
Yeah.
Or the chat.
Can you
Okay.
mime it for me?
Let's see if I can find it. I don't care. I'm not a robot.
Beep, beep, bop, beep, beep.
Let's see.
Here, I got it. I'll play it. If you don't have it yet.
Oh, it's making me put in a PIN number to restore my chat history.
Hit continue anyway.
Like, what the fuck? Cancel.
You want to see what you
Cancel.
said before? Oh,
Cancel.
Here, I'll do it.
I don't get Google Chat messages, and I happened just to pop in. I saw that Pete.
Let me know if you can hear it.
I threw a wish in a well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked at you as it fell, and now you're in my way. Trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now X gonna give it to you. Start with
No, you arf.
arf, yeah, yeah, don't get it twisted. This rap is mine, mother. That's not what you going. It's what you're hearing. It's what you're hearing. It's what you're hearing. Listen to what you're hearing. What you're hearing. X gonna give it to you. F waiting for
Can
you.
everybody hear the music?
X gonna deliver you.
Can you hear it?
barely.
Yeah.
I can hear him singing it.
Stainless steel, go hard, get busy with K. But I got such good. Stay out of my way, brother. Next one, give it to you.
I'm gonna get a cease and desist.
First we gotta rock, then we gotta roll, then we gotta pop.
The music truly
Then we
hit
gotta
Jamal.
roll, let it go. Next one, give it to you. We gonna give it to you.
Sounds just like him.
Dude, I thought DMX was risen from the dead right there.
I did too.
Killing
Good job.
it, Sam.
Good job, Hartman and Sam.
And Hartman, yeah, for sure. Give
All
Hartman
right.
a big
Hartman
props for
deserves
that.
credit. He's the artist. I'm just the materials.
You're just the muse.
I'm just the raw material. He's the sculptor.
But the Carly Rae Jepsen one is the best.
I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Sarah was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot wind was blowing.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear Sam's offerings tonight. Here's my number, so call me maybe. All right, then we got a shooting on Las Vegas Strip near Bellagio that killed 2, as live stream police say. The 2 people killed in a shooting over the weekend on the Las Vegas Strip captured it on a YouTube while live streaming to their shared YouTube channels, according to police reports. The married victims were identified by the Clark County Coroner's Office as Tanisha Finley, 43, and Rodney Finley, 44. Both died of multiple gunshot wounds. Las Vegas police said that the shooting on Sunday night near the landmark Bellagio Fountains was an isolated incident between the victim and the suspect, who had been feuding on social media since at least 2023. The suspect, identified by police as Manuel D. Ruiz.
What?
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 Surrendered to authorities Monday morning at the police station outside of Las Vegas. The suspect is seen in the video live stream pulling a gun from his waistband, rising it up, and initially firing between 5 to 6 shots, according to a description of the video detailed in the reports. 1 or 2 more gunshots could be heard in the video after Tanisha Finley is seen grabbing her cell phone that is being used for the live stream.
If you click on the picture, I think there's a link to the video.
This will get, well, I think this will get taken down.
Yeah, keep the sound off.
Yeah. Which goes to show, unfortunately, I know this is an extreme, but this just goes to show what YouTube, like, fighting and social media, like, squabbles and feuding. Like, I know this, but, like, it just goes to show you don't know how much a person can take before they just can't take somebody's bullshit. And I know this is the extreme, and it's sad that it happened, and like, right. I would, definitely back up the semi-trailer full of prayers for them and open the door and dump it into their driveway. But like, this just goes to show, there's no reason to continuously bust somebody's balls and fuck with somebody over fucking YouTube and social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people get tired of shit. And it's just, you know what I mean? Like, how much can one person take? And I think this is a good lesson to anybody that likes to do that.
It just goes to show what you say. You want to be a keyboard warrior, and what you say has real world consequences. And
it definitely can.
That just because you're behind a keyboard and you think that you're protected, that you're not. That's not always the case.
And you just don't know, and you just don't know how much somebody's going to take.
And just doing it on the line, you don't know. You don't think it's going to escalate IRL and become escalated quickly, but clearly it does.
Yeah, and it can.
But
I mean, there's one thing to have an opinion on somebody, but to go after them constantly, there's no need for it.
Yeah.
And I think it's sad that this happened. Like, can you imagine that live streaming and like the dude that you've been feuding with just comes up and shoots you?
Well, and you don't know. Here's the thing too with YouTube, right? We're all on screen. You all know what we look like.
Roll up the windows in your car.
Know what, if we didn't podcast with Jedi, we would know what he looks like. I don't have any clue what Bride looks like, or Three Rivers, or and I'm not picking on you, I'm just naming BK, just throwing names out there that are in our chat. You don't know who they look like, so it could be anybody walking up to you. Like, what I look like, what Kyle looks like, what Sticks looks like, what Sam looks like. Everybody on YouTube, what they look like, but they walk up to you and you don't know who's got what, especially where we live, where you can carry a gun. You can conceal a weapon and you don't have to have a permit. Like, everyone carries guns here. So you got to be careful with what you say and who you say it to and about.
But when we saw this talk about it, I was like, this is definitely something that this is, like I keep saying over and over again, but this is what happens when somebody hits their breaking point. Now, I'm sure a lot of other people react differently, but yeah, I mean, you finally get tired of something. This is what, this is the kind of stuff that happens.
Yeah, well, and you don't know too, like, people's mental states in today's world and what they could be going through, that you're just cause and effect. Whatever you say or do launches them past that point, and it's sad. It's terrible. It shouldn't happen. It's terrible.
Yeah.
2 people are unalived now because some stupid YouTube beef.
We reached out for the dead people for comment, but they were unavailable.
They were deceased. Sarath, if I ever roll up in you guys, we give you guys hugs.
That'd be sweet. But yeah, I just
greatly accepted, Sarah. Greatly accepted. Do we know what the beef was?
No, they haven't said what the beef was. But they knew each other, according to this, or what, and everything I've seen. They knew each other in real life personally. So, and I think that's even shittier. Like, if you're gonna, it gives you an advantage if you're gonna talk shit on somebody because you think you know that person, so you think you can, how far you can go before they hit that point, and you can take it to extremes.
But yeah, it's sad it happened over, YouTube beef. So,
and sadly, it's probably not going to be the last time we hear it with how much bullshit goes on YouTube. So
no, I was thinking the same thing. I think this is just the start of a trend.
Well, let's hope not.
For sure. Let's hope not.
It's a shitty trend.
Yeah,
we're here just to have fun and talk about something that's not even life affecting. If we're talking comic books or whatever the hell it is, then you got to bring it to this point. Not cool.
Well, and I think it's safe to say, like, these other YouTube channels that put this is satirical, or this is a joke, or this is just trolling up. Not everyone's going to think it's funny. Not everyone's going to think it's just trolling. Not everyone's going to think that you're just taking a piss, and they're going to feel a certain way about it. So,
yeah, your joke is another person's insult. Sometimes.
Right. Everybody love everybody.
I don't love everybody.
Sam, everybody love everybody.
No one has to love everybody, but you just, there's no reason to keep long drawn out feuds. Eventually let's just let bygones be bygones.
Right. Figure it out, work it out, talk it out.
I don't hold grudges, but I also don't just want to hug everybody.
No, that's fine.
I'll hug Sarah. Sarah, you want a hug? You got one. You send me the best reels. But I'm not hugging everybody.
Come give me a hug.
The killing of a Minnesota state senator was assassinated as well, and her husband.
Yeah, my buddy was telling me about that.
Over a
today.
YouTube thing, over social media.
No, it was a vote.
Yeah, yeah.
Over a boat.
A vote. V-O-T-E.
A vote?
Yes.
Vote for me.
VOT.
She cast a vote that the guy didn't like.
We live in a scary world, and that's how I approach this. And we live in a scary world, and everyone's got their own shit. And we like to come on here for a couple hours on a Saturday night and be idiots and entertain you guys with our stupid, immature, childish humor, and talk about comics and talk about, funny posts on Craigslist and have Sam sing songs and.
But we promised one viewer that we'd keep it to a nice tight hour. So we've only got 3 minutes left.
Yeah, sorry. We failed. Failed again.
Well, that ain't happening.
You failed. But yeah, I just thought this was something worth addressing and just, not worth it. It's really not worth the frustration.
I saw a couple of women walking into Walmart yesterday. And one of them had a gun holster strapped to her leg. And I was like, I just thought of the best new detective show. We'll call it Strapped. Lesbians for Justice.
I feel like that needs to be written, Sam.
Get on it, Sam.
Tyson's
Double entendre, right?
You are my way to get away from garbage I see every day. Yeah.
Strapped.
There you go.
During the day, they're strapped for justice. During the night, they're strapped for love.
No, Sam,
no. No, Sam, no.
But all right, let's get on to some lowbrow humor now.
Yeah. More rumors. The leader of the MCU's Midnight Suns movie's coming out, and of course, it's going to be Ghost Rider. They're riding hard on trying to get Ghost Rider and Ryan Gosling to play Ghost Rider in the MCU. So much so that we talked a few weeks ago about Ghost Rider appearing in Avengers Doomsday and Infinity Wars. But now they're saying that not only will that happen, that Ghost Rider is going to be the lead of Midnight Suns. Do you guys think we need a Midnight Suns movie? Do you want to see Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider?
I don't want to see Ryan Gosling turn away from not eating cereal.
I want to see him as Black Panther.
You had to see, you're leading into
Ryan
Black
Gosling.
Panther, huh? Yeah, I agree. Three Rivers. You hear about it all the time.
It's just one of those things.
That's kind of like, well, I believe Blade's coming when I see it.
Never.
Nope.
Never gonna happen.
Get in the water.
But I mean, after the success of Nick Cage, do you want to see Nick Cage come back as Ghost Rider, or
Who's
do you
that?
want to see Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider?
Uh-oh.
No.
I want to see.
Who called the cops on us? He's in a dark.
Oh, it's still a
place.
black screen. So, there
Sheriff's
we
in
go.
town. Oh,
There's a new Marco in town.
How long have you guys been on the internet? You still don't understand how this shit works? You gotta let me set up first.
Oh.
You gotta let him unbutton his shirt so he gets that V even deeper. You can't just bring him on when he comes in. Like, he's got to make sure he gets the chest hair permed and proper.
See, we are
So I
prepared
know
before
it's
we come
always
on.
hot in fucking Arizona, so you don't need a Sempic anymore. But like out here, we gotta sweat our fat off. So what I'm saying is, I've been outside. That's all I'm saying. But I don't believe this. Kyle's back. It's a
Marco, the
fucking
V-neck
shocker.
is vicious.
Back.
It's a fucking shocker. Can't believe Kyle's back. Oh shit.
You know what? Like we were talking a few weeks ago. The wife's
Kyle,
better.
How did the conversation go? Kyle, how's everything going? I gave you the 2-week check-in. How's everything going? Kyle says
Actually, I
everything's
think
going
what happened was you said the vacation is over.
Yeah.
SNS
I
is a
said-
train wreck.
I said
You
everybody's
need to
back
get
to
that-
everybody's back to good shit. SNS is a train wreck. Kyle, get back on the show and cancel this fucking shit. And I think that's what happened right there.
Something,
I
about,
said, hey,
something pretty
listen,
close there.
I
I know
want
you said
to have bad sticks, but we're either doing this or we're not anymore. So,
yeah, the vacation is over was definitely said.
yeah. So that's good. I'm glad. Hey, I want to say real quickly, I did. I came off the boat. As you can see, the V-neck is dangerous. Came off the boat for like 3 minutes. I literally am going right back the fuck out there because like I like you guys, but I don't like you that much. So here we go. I would like to say welcome back.
That tracks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Matt, that's a great background you have there. Congratulations.
Thanks. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Looking good, brother. All right. Sam, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Getting ready for a lovely Father's Day tomorrow. How about
Good.
you?
How many kids you have? 20?
I'm working on it. I'm just
very
shy.
good. Let's keep doing that. No, I'm I'm having a good time. I got I've already started celebrating Father's Day. A lot of fishing, a lot of swimming, a lot of doing what I do. But yeah, man, it's nice. Sam, good to see you. Sticks, always good. Hey, shout out Sticks. Vote for Sticks. He's up for some award. So is Absolute Geek. Make sure you guys vote for whatever award they're up for. Link it below, Matt, please, so you can vote for these guys, right?
What award are you up for, Matt?
Well, I don't know. I think we were like everyone in this channel is nominated for like the comic book awards or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know about any of that nonsense. All I know is you guys are nominated for awards. Give them awards, please. Sam, how is my dodgeball team going? By the way, how much will it cost to get officially? Marco thinks the boys need to have a better dodgeball team. How much will that cost for me to sponsor that team?
So I am now on 2 dodgeball leagues.
2?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
Over the summer, me, my son, a bunch of guys from Triple D joined Cactus Dodgeball. But if you want to brand something, you've already donated quite a bit. You know, it probably wouldn't cost you anything more.
I'd like to throw you a couple more ducats. It just so happens I have to wash. I'm not washing money. I'm just being official. I am not washing.
He needs to
money
launder
here.
money.
I'm not trying to do any of that nonsense. Pay your taxes. But it might have
Need
been
that tax
an
break.
account that's a little bit high right now. I need to get rid of some of it. So if you need a sponsorship, just let me know.
I'm not trying to launder money, but I'm trying
not trying to do
use
anything like
Triple
that.
D
I'm
to
just
launder
saying,
money.
The fucking Bales bondsmen at this point have to sponsor some fucking somebody. So
Local Michigan man runs dodgeball team with laundered money.
Dude, the whole fucking state police department at this point is wearing my fucking jerseys. I might as well sponsor a fucking dodgeball team out there in fucking Arizona.
That'd be a great news story, though.
I love it. Let's do it.
All right. Wait, so the son, do you mind saying how old the son is or roughly in age?
He's 16.
That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. Congratulations. I love that, man. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I coach a lot of youth sports, so it's good to see that they're still into this shit. And like it is with Father's Day coming up, it's really cool to see the kids still spending time with their parents at that age. So congratulations to you. You did a great job, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. In other news, Kyle, how's everything going?
Say no more.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
I'll let you guys get back to it. Just wanted to say hi real quickly, unless you have anything interesting besides people getting shot.
Marco, hey Sam, do me a favor and take this money.
I'm not saying take the money. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes stuff's here. Where's my phone? Sam, new sponsorship. Put Bales Bondsman on the back of these jerseys. You ready?
You got it.
What, $200? How much?
200 sounds great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I mean, if you need a lot of more money, I'll take some.
I'm not sending you shit after you just said those words.
If you need to money,
Where's Sam's thing here? I think I sent. Hold on. Where's the last thing I sent you?
It's been like a year.
It's been a bit. Yeah, you didn't need to go to Italy anymore.
Right.
you Marco just.
All right, guys. Here's
He's digitally throwing money now.
Here's the concept. Here's the concept for Strapped, Lesbians for Justice. The tone, gritty yet humorous, blending noir with queer wit. Think Killing Eve meets Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Samuel, what's your last name?
Richardson.
All right.
Jamie's arc. Jamie's a former cop kicked out for insubordination. Her trust issues clash with her growing bond with Quinn and Lila. Quinn's a tech prodigy who left a cushy Silicon Valley job after a whistleblower scandal. She's methodical but drawn to Jamie's chaos.
You're not Sweet Titty Sam, are you?
He is now. He is now.
Are you?
It should be under my wife's name, Nikki.
That's where I sent it last time. Okay.
Lila's a rookie, desperate to
That
prove
came
herself. Hides a personal connection to the art world that'll tie into the larger conspiracy.
Kyle, what do you want the back of the jerseys to say?
Sweet Titty Sam.
No, we're not doing that. I'm sending her 2. You get 2.
And then the overarching mystery, Nadia's scheme hints at a network of art forgery and blackmail, with Camille's drive being one piece of a larger puzzle. Future episodes explore the team's personal stakes in this world of wealth and deception. We've got ourselves a pilot here, boys.
What is this
Strapped.
for?
Do it. Let's do it.
How do you get this thing on the side to work over here? Is that I can't even read that? My eyes are so fucking bad. Marco, hey, Sam, do you for whatever? Okay.
It's called Strapped Detective Agency. Dude, this is gonna rock. Strapped, Lesbians for Justice. We just wrote it.
It's not even half. It's not. It's 25% at this point. It's 25% at this point. It's not even 100. Started late.
Coming soon to the U.S.
Marco's BAC is measured by proof.
Try. What was that you just spit out, Sam? I might be taking that $200 back. What was that you just spit out?
So we were just riffing. And I saw some lesbians at Walmart, and one of them had a gun strapped to her leg, and I was like, "Oh, that'd be a cool pilot. Would call it Strapped Lesbians for Justice." Because the double entendre. Lesbians for justice during the day, lesbians for romance at night. Strapped.
Do you know?
Down to $50 now.
Hey, Sam, let me ask you a real question. Do you know any lesbians like in real life?
Oh yeah.
I just wonder like how that works out of that situation there.
What about?
Well, you see, when a woman loves another woman.
No, I understand. I understand how that. Well, I mean, I don't understand how that works.
I thought at your age I wouldn't have to explain this,
So I don't
Marco.
understand how that works. But like, how does like a gun carrying? I would assume this is like. Can we get a physical description, please?
Okay, there was a
Short hair, drives a Subaru.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, not you, Kyle. We're not asking what your description is of you. We're asking Sam to describe the woman he saw.
Okay, there were two of them. They were holding hands. That's how I knew they were lesbians. One of them was heavier set with a more feminine look. The other one was skinnier with a more masculine look, and she was the one who had the gun holster strapped to her leg.
With a mullet.
Sam's dream.
She had a pixie cut, not a mullet.
Ah, pixie cuts.
Pixie cuts suck, man.
Strapped for justice.
Oh man, I gotta send this to Tyson somehow. Tyson and Hartman will get it. They'll get between the two of them. They'll get the AI pilot.
Look at the AI chat. The AI chat on it, or does it make 100%? You get that voice, or it's like you're watching something that's like, and this actually happened. Oh man, that AI shit's crazy. Have you guys seen? Speaking of, hey, where's your boy Hartman? Where is he? Get him on this thing.
He's in the chat.
Have you seen that thing where they're doing like Boba Fett has got some like AI thing where he's flying through the fucking sky and he's talking and shit now? Have you seen that?
There's entire Instagram channels to stormtroopers vlogging.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's so
hilarious.
good. That's so fucking good, bro. Hey, Hartman, Mr. I'm on top of AI. Why aren't you doing that shit?
The
That shit's
dildo
really
has
good.
the gun like in Dusk Till Dawn.
Hey, I mean, he did send us Sam rapping to the songs with actual music to it. So
Without the N-word, probably, hopefully, thank God.
yeah.
Okay, good. Can we see that?
Buffy, when a
already
woman
did.
loves another woman, sticks chaperones their adopted child's prom.
Buffy, fuck. Damn it. Sticks.
Oh my God. Hold on, that gets this.
Hey, thank you very much, but we don't even play that shit anymore, dude. Hey, Kyle, get back on the times here. We need you. Hey, you've had enough vacation. Let's go.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Don't use that either. Let me see this thing with Sam. Do we got this accessible? No. It's not
The song?
easy to get to.
Yeah, he wants to hear the songs.
Let me hear it.
Oh, we were just playing it earlier. Yeah. Here,
Well, play it the fuck again, son. It's like I don't watch your shit. Please play it.
I'm technically not an educated person.
No shit.
Let's see.
Say what? I can AI do whatever. Well, why aren't you doing the fucking Boba Fett videos?
Start with art.
Okay.
Tyson's got some talent. Turn it up.
It's what you hear. What you hear. What you hear. What you hear. Don't give it to you. Halfway for you. Get on your own. X gonna deliver you. Knock, throw in the door and feel.
This is not good. This is fucking not good.
It's so good.
No.
It's fantastic.
You were fired from what? How do you get fired from nothing? Oh, just kidding. Okay. No, do it again. Turn it up so I can hear it. Why can't we play it? Can we not play this? Do we not have like animated art? Why don't we have
I threw away in a well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked at you as
This is the song my daughter sings, bro. Way better than this too.
Pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way.
Are we getting a strike for this? Who gives a shit? I don't
No,
give a
it's
shit.
fair use. The Sam's singing it.
Where you think you're going, baby? Hey,
Sam.
hey.
Hey, my man. Brother, I love you, dude. You cannot sing. You just can't.
Sam, I love you, brother. You can't sing, and will you launder money for me?
Here's like, have a lawyer launder money for you is a great idea. Hey, look, I'm just gonna tell you this. Wow, not good.
Marco has a business venture for you, Sam, where he wants you to purchase
He's gonna pay me not to
set.
I got a bridge.
He wants you to purchase a set of car
sing.
washes.
No, yes, yeah, absolutely. Car wash.
Here's another 200, Sam. If you don't sing ever again.
That's what that 200 was. Kyle, we need to come up with a creative name for the back of the $200 I just donated. Check your phone, Sam, or check your wife's
Sweet
phone.
titty Sam.
That I donated towards the dodgeball team. We have to come. We have to come up with something. How much do jerseys cost for you guys?
They're about $10-12 each.
How many kids you got on your team?
9.
So it's only 90. You get an extra 110. Yeah, get that done.
Yeah.
All right,
It's done.
get it done. Is that good, Sam? Seriously, is that good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You're good then. It's there. It's
Thank you
there.
very much.
Yeah, you're very well. Do I have to do the number thing? Well, we might not have to take this offline. No, because I already gave you money.
So you're getting jerseys for your dodgeball team,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
It
So
says
we can call
Dodge B and then balls are the is it whoa, hold on. Text your tell your wife real quickly, like, no offense, but it says it's like got balls on the thing. So it's
Top
just
of the
like
list,
B-ball.
Tyson. It needs
Yeah.
to be
Should
top of the
say,
list.
dodge these big balls.
It says Dodge B's balls. Dodge B balls. Like nah, bro.
Marco's ball throwers.
No, I don't want my name on the back.
Oh, you don't want the name?
No. I don't even let my kids use my last name. No. They
Sweet titty Sam's. We dodge balls, but never boobs.
well, he's got 16-year-old. He can the 16-year-old could come with something. Why don't you bring the 16-year-old on this show and then create some like good content off of him?
Because we don't want to be anything above the 6th best show on Renovision.
Well, you're technically the best live show on
Our
Red
goals
Bull.
are beyond your understanding. We don't want good content. We want trash content.
We still run Tales from the Dark Side. Nobody gives a fuck about Star Wars, but we've been doing that shit for 6 years. So what the fuck?
Dom cares. Dom cares.
Oh,
That's why Dom's
Should-
right.
That he
you know what? Your
does.
team should be the Dominators, and have that picture of Dom on it.
The one that he
Oh,
thinks
bro,
AI.
for sure. Put Dom's picture on your jersey.
On our
$200.
nipples. Over the nipples.
That might be right.
The one that he thinks is AI from Target.
That's not really a picture of me. I love Tom.
I don't look like that.
Marco, this show is about filth and only filth.
No, that's qualified.
We only want.
No, qualified's about smut. There's a difference.
Unfortunately, I've never watched that show.
So here's Sam's number. Call him maybe.
I already have Sam's number. Sam, don't I have your number?
Yeah, I think you do.
Send him money.
Hey, are you a good lawyer in Arizona? Because I'm about to head back out that way. You know I don't like going any place I don't have lawyers. Shit.
He's a very good lawyer.
Yeah, but he does contract. He doesn't do criminal.
No, I don't do criminal. I'm not a criminal attorney.
Yeah, I need criminal attorneys.
Marco is all about gooning.
Yes, absolutely. 100% all day long.
Did you use some of that money of the retainer, Sam?
Okay, so
that's not enough for a retainer, Sticks. That's
okay.
not enough.
Someone sent me this reel about how much ambition do you really have if you're not at least doing as much as Diddy was doing. Diddy was gooning 19 times a day.
That guy's wild as fuck. By the way, how the fuck? Like, this is what I don't understand. And I've been to some, like, you got to remember, I worked for a certain energy drink company in the early 90s. So I've seen some wild shit. But, like, the shit that fucking
Jolt.
Diddy's on.
I used to work for Jolt.
Not Jolt. It's one that gives you wings.
Josta. He worked for
It's
Josta.
one that gives you wings. But, like, there's some wild shit that went on there. But, like, the Diddy stuff is, like, next level, like, weirdo. Like, I used to be a hall monitor, and now all of a sudden, somehow I came up on it so I can, like, do just shit that's not appropriate. And nobody ever called him out on it, unfortunately. Like, nobody ever smacked that dude in his face. He just needs to be smacked in the face. You smack that dude in the face one time, like,
you saw what he did to his girlfriend. He ain't smacking Diddy in the face.
Why are we talking about Diddy?
No, hold on. I want to hear the lawyer's project on this logic.
The problem with that logic was somebody smacked him in the face and then J-Lo killed him.
No. That's not what happened with Shine.
So
he tried to kill my boy Jamie Foxx.
That's not what happened with Shine. No. Somebody grabbed J-Lo's ass and then Shine shot him in the face. But, like, nobody smacked. Like, when little P. Diddy is at a corner, like, fucking studio and he's talking all this shit because he's got this big degree and everything else, nobody smacked him in the face. Like, somebody should have smacked him in the face. That's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't get.
But speaking of Diddy, we have a
no,
segment we do.
No Diddy.
It's called Pick the Best
I'm going back
Photoshop,
out.
and it's actually
Not a baby oil. Yeah.
it's actually
Him and R. Kelly.
Diddy inspired. Matt, why don't you go ahead and go to that?
Please
segment?
don't. I'm leaving. I'm
And-
really
and
going
we'll,
back outside. I'm outside. I'm not from Arizona. I'm outside. That's where I live. I'm on my
And
way.
then we'll play the guess the best
Sam,
Photoshop game.
Enjoy it. I hope. Hey, take care.
No,
of the boys.
no. You're here
Get
for
you
the
guys
Diddy
New
talk.
Jerseys.
You got
For real, dude. You're good on that.
Marco.
Yeah, for sure. Kyle, good
Okay.
seeing you. Sticks, always a pleasure. Sticks.
No, Marco, it's already here. It's already here. Okay, so this week this dude says it's my
Why
birthday.
are you looking at dudes with their shirts off?
Please
This is when I
Photoshop
look
me
with my
having
shirt
a
off.
drink with Diddy. Please be warned, no gay ass freaky shits. So that's what he's asking to be photoshopped hanging out with Diddy. And the internet of this group
Oh, this gotta be
provided
amazing.
is
This gotta be
here's a
amazing.
couple.
This gotta
Here's
be
a couple.
amazing. For real. Put it with Diddy. No. This isn't even that good.
No, Diddy's got to be swinging from those
Bro.
nipple piercings.
Hey,
bro.
Kyle, I'm gonna give you an idea. But should I give it here or should I tell you later?
Happy birthday.
Oh, there you go. Nipple clamps with Bill Cosby.
Dude.
Nipple
With a
tassels.
drink too.
I was hoping for like Tarzan, like Diddy swinging.
Hold on though. Hold on. Sam, I can talk to you on this. Do you not wish though sometimes you could wear an orange tuxedo? Mine are always black, but I wish I could wear an orange tuxedo every once in a while.
I've got a gold one. I've got an Easter egg colored one. I've got.
Oh, you're one of those
leopard
dudes?
print.
You're a dude. No, you're the dude
There's
I'm
a dude
pointing
here
at.
in Arizona.
If you
I don't
want,
know
if you want a
it's
crazy
everywhere.
suit, go to Opposutes. They've got all kinds.
I
of crazy-
only, dude. First off, you gotta remember I'm not like orca fat, but I'm like a big dude. My shoulders are big, so like I have to get custom. So
Not orca fat.
my fucking custom suits are expensive anyways. So the custom tux is not. It's not like I'm buying it at Macy's. You know what I mean? So I can't go like you. You're nice and skinny. You got the little beer gut. Good shit. I'm like big dude, not small. So I'm fat, but I'm not like beer gut fat. I'm like fucking this fat, right? So I can't go to Macy's and pick up the fucking tuxo. I have to get custom tuxos.
That was Matt's birthday party. Baby oil and shrimp cocktail everywhere.
Dude, is that what you did for your birthday?
No,
Shout out Matt.
I was screaming about shrimp cocktail, but
I didn't know you like to get pegged, Matt, but fair enough.
Matt's tailbone is still sore.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I was trying to find the new Hastings and Hastings commercial.
All right, they're
Tim
yelling
ass
for me
fucking
outside.
suit. All right,
I'm
later, Marco.
outside. Yeah. Hey, it was good seeing everybody, dude.
You look like you're still in your
stop talking about
room.
Stop talking about P. Diddy, bro. Like, you guys are wild.
We'll stop when you stop talking about gooning.
Oh! YJ says, Marco, just say you're big but can still see your junk. LOL.
Oh yeah, that's just because my dick hangs low.
Yeah, if you can still see it, then you're good.
I'm still fat. Like that's the problem. At one point, I tried to see if I could cover up. It won't work. Kyle, I just want to say, great to have you back, brother. Thank you. All right, see y'all later. Sticks, good to see you. See you in Baltimore. I gotta talk to you, Sticks, because I might not be able to make that Baltimore. Hey, Sam. Don't you stop having 22 kids, have 20 kids and come out to Baltimore with us. Matt, if I don't see you at Baltimore, I'll be disappointed. Later.
Okay. Marco, if I don't see you at San Diego like Tony Fleece wants you to, I'll be disappointed.
Okay, hold the fuck on. I know that's my boy and he wants to see me everywhere, but do remember, I'm trying to raise two fucking heathens to not be fucking heathens at this point. All right. So say hi to my boy Tony for me. Say hi to my boy Dinesh. Not saying we're gonna have him on in a minute, but say hi to him too. I appreciate him hiring my boy. Yeah, and go say hi, but be normal when you see these cats.
No, do the exact opposite.
Don't do the weirdo shit like that one dude, like the racist dude used to do. Don't do that shit. All right, later.
All right.
But this is my next suit right here. This shit is
the shark
Yeah,
skin.
pinstripe, white pinstripes.
How do I
yeah.
get fucking...
Look, you've got glasses to match, dude. Young Hastings has it going on.
Marco doesn't even know how to leave a stream.
Where's the button?
Marco's a happy
Podcast
drunk.
every week. Doesn't know how to leave a stream.
He didn't even appreciate the best Photoshop game.
It's too bad. Can we go back to
Nah, he just came in here to try to talk to Sam about money laundering.
I know.
Sam, let me wash a couple $100 through Triple D
these
dodgeball.
dodgeball jerseys are perfectly legal?
That's what the back of your jersey should say.
This is
These
perfectly
jerseys
legal.
were totally not laundered. All right.
Money laundering. Money is the brand name. Laundering is what we do. This laundry is money.
There it is.
Back to news.
Damn,
We
we're
were
still
so-
at news.
Yeah, entertainingly interrupted.
It's an hour and a half, bro.
Will Gal Gadot return as DC Wonder Woman? No,
Yes,
she's
the
not.
end.
She's not. The end.
No.
Yes, he's gone.
Next.
Yes, he's gone, Bruce. It's a safe place again. All right. Now we'll go into big news in anime with the sweet titties. Sweet titty Sam.
2-second bumper. 2-second bumper.
Yeah, watch your ears for sweet titty Sam's big news in anime. All right, Sam, what you got for us in big news in anime?
We're gonna go quick. First up, we've got new seasons of Ninja Kamui, one of the best new animes that came out. It's on Toonami. The second season is going to be called Red Vendetta. This was a very cool, mysterious, bloody series. If you haven't seen it, you can get it on demand on Adult Swim. So look forward to more Ninja Kamui seasons 2 and 3. We don't have the subtitle for season 3, but season 2 is called Red Vendetta. All right, next up, Vinland Saga. And I know a lot of you are big fans of this anime, but the manga has been around for 20 years. The manga's been going for 20 years.
Jesus, give One Piece a run for its money, huh?
And it is coming to an end this month. After 20 years, they finally reached the final chapter on June 25th, 2025.
Kind of like this show.
This show is amazing. It is amazing. The first season is amazing. The second season is amazing in a completely different way. It takes a totally different direction, but it's so amazing. There is more anime coming, and they are planning to adapt the rest of the manga in due time, but it will take some time. So look forward to that. So while Vinland Saga is ending, we got some more updates from Berserk, another long-running series. The original author of this one, Kentaro Miura, has passed away, but the studio is continuing to bring his manga to audiences. And now we just received chapter 381 this week, and we'll get chapter 382 on June 27th as Guts continues to fight against the big bads of the series. So look forward to more Berserk manga. We also are getting some more. We are getting more. All right, let's go.
Would you like to make you fuck Berserker?
And then I got real super excited for this. Samurai Troopers, otherwise known as Ronin Warriors, anime from the late 80s, early 90s, is getting a sequel series called The New Samurai Troopers, which is what Shin means in Japanese. It means new. So we're getting the new Samurai Troopers and new Ronin Warriors in January 2026. They've already got a trailer, and this is the key visual on the right. I freaking love this anime. I got into this anime before I even got into Dragon Ball. This was a freaking amazing series. So looking forward to this. If you guys are big fans of the originals, you can catch them on Tubi. They are streaming on Tubi. Otherwise, look forward to new content.
This feels like an ineffective way to have your swords sheathed and pull them out.
How do you mean?
Well, like he's got one up here, one down here.
Well, so he pulls the one from
yeah, so he's like
left hand, right? The other one he pulls with his right hand coming across. Right, he doesn't reach both back. He reaches across like this.
Sam jizzed his pants right now.
Well, I've had a few days. It wasn't today. It was.
He just filled the cup.
He just made a donation for his 25th child.
And that'll bring us to the manga spotlight of the week. Matt couldn't hang with the weirdness of Don Da Don, but I'm here to bring it to him just to keep him up to date. This last few weeks, they've been facing, believe it or not, a Sharknado.
Nice.
They're flying in a plane and they got caught in a typhoon along with a bunch of frozen sharks, and they're fighting with a human typhoon or a typhoon human who is launching these frozen sharks at them through his typhoon nose. And they are flying basically a dune worm into the literal eye of the typhoon to destroy this thing in order to save the plane that they're on. So look forward to more Don Da Don. It comes out every week on Mondays, and then you can find it on the Viz Manga app or the Shonen Jump app or the Manga Plus app. There you go. And that brings us to High Fidelity. Fidel sent me the following messages this week. Guess who has his own dodgeball league now? It's called Dodge That Dodgeball League, DOD for short. I was like, okay. I was like, does that mean that you're the one who has the dodgeball league? He says, I opened signups barely 2 hours ago, and I have 5 already signed up. People have been signing up quickly for the first day. So Fidel is getting right at home in the Navy with his own dodgeball league.
I heard that his dead wife is a team captain.
Yeah, the Graces. He's named the team after them. The Graces. And that brings us to our dodgeball highlights. We've got 2 highlights. First one is one of our new guys going toe-to-toe with the entire other team. Boom. That was a miss. And now my son Thaddeus is going to attack with a little fake jump. Close call, but the guy's still alive. Miss. And it comes back. Another lay down dodge. Another side-to-side dodge. Oh, Daniel's too close. Oh, he got beamed. Now it's Thaddeus versus the new guy. I forget his name. I think it's Jackson. Jackson finally grabs a ball. Takes a minute to set up. Dials in. Boom. Got him. Oh, he missed. It was a block. Thaddeus. Oh, gives him a little bit of mugging. Miss. This went back and forth for days, and it's finally over. Round of applause for the new kid. And that'll bring us to
great kid.
This is kind of a compilation of a lot of frenetic pace. The Cactus, I tried doing highlights from the Cactus games, but they're so boring, honestly. Nothing happens in them. Everybody lines up, but they throw one ball at the other team. Then the other team lines up.
Hi, Kyle.
And this is just kind of a contrast of how much energy Triple D has compared to Cactus. It's just constant motion,
I'll
constant
just throw my ball at you.
driving. And yeah, we're not very good, but we got a lot of movement. So that's it for my segments. I made it super quick. I think I took over at 124. Now we're at 132.
You're not done yet because we're moving right into mega character matchup. This week we had Saitama versus Rocket Raccoon.
Poor Rocket.
We already know Saitama's stats. Sam, give us a rundown on Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon, he's got a 6 intelligence, which with Saitama is pretty comparable, actually. His strength is a 2, his speed is a 2, his durability is a 3, his power is a 3, and his combat's a 6 out of 10. These numbers reflect Rocket's strengths as a tactical genius. I don't know, 6 doesn't seem like a genius. He's an expert marksman rather than a brute force powerhouse. He's not built for raw strength or durability, but his smarts, combat skills, and tech savvy make him a formidable ally, especially when he's got a big gun in hand and a plan in mind.
All right, here's your scenario.
Rocket learns of Saitama's ridiculous power and realizes brute force is off the table. So he hatches a galaxy brain plan, not to defeat Saitama in combat, but to distract him long enough to achieve his true goal, stealing a priceless artifact from an alien vault protected by Saitama's presence. Rocket builds a fake multiversal tournament, a Hunger Games meets Intergalactic Gladiator showdown where Saitama is invited as Earth's champion. The prize, an infinite coupon for Hot Pot. Saitama, tempted by the food more than the glory, joins. During the tournament, Rocket poses as a humble custodian bot, all while orchestrating the chaos from behind the scenes. Every battle is rigged with elaborate illusions, puppet combatants, and scripted drama. Saitama, hilariously confused but too polite to question the setup, goes along with it, winning effortlessly but staying just distracted enough. Meanwhile, Rocket infiltrates the vault and pulls off his heist, escaping right before the final round. When Saitama finally realizes he's been duped, Rocket is already halfway to nowhere, sipping motor oil and martinis and smugly recounting the tale to Groot. Saitama doesn't chase after him. Why? Because Rocket left him a food truck loaded with unlimited hot pot as a peace offering, and that somehow earns the tiniest sliver of Saitama's respect. It's not about strength, it's about misdirection, timing, and a little culinary bribery.
So Rocket wins.
Wow.
Rocket wins by
Bribed his way to the top.
outsmarting Saitama.
It's all about
Good
the
job,
food.
Rocket.
See who Rocket's going to face off with next week.
Rukia. Nice.
Rukia Kuchki is from Bleach.
Yep.
My wife came in to verify that Marco sent $200.
Where's my money?
To Sweet Titty Sam. All right. And that brings us to best and worst covers of the week. Watch your ears. I got one up halfway through, but I guess AI has a hard on for rodents as well. All right, leading us off on worst covers of the week here, we have this Bring On the Bad Guys Doom #1 Kevin Eastman variant. Kevin Eastman's kind of got the
He's got the Liefeld stink on him.
no,
It just doesn't seem like
he's
it
got
works.
the Frank Miller stink. Yes.
There it is. Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Got that Frank Miller bug. Look at that tiny little hand. I don't know. I still say he works good on turtles, but not anything else.
Stick to what you know, Eastman.
Which is sad because I guess it just maybe that's because we're used to turtles. We just don't know any other way. But yeah, I don't know why. He just never can make it work.
Look at that belt buckle. Look at the size of that thing.
That's a Santa Claus size.
What kind of belt buckle looks like that?
Tyson says Frank Miller's a super spreader.
It's contagious.
Then we got Godzilla vs. Avengers #1, the Mike Allred Godzilla King of Monsters homage variant cover. Look at this dude.
Matt, I think in the past we've interviewed whoever drew this.
Is that supposed to be Fing Fang Foom?
Yes. That's horrible.
You guys have interviewed Mike Allred?
No, but other bad artists that draw like this.
Oh.
Stay back, Bob. Look. I mean, this is not good. Mop. Look at Captain America right here.
I like Spider-Man's about to do the Scorpion.
Have a good one, Sirith. Right? He's
doesn't even
stage
win.
diving.
He's not going to land well.
Spider-Woman and Godzilla look okay.
That you say that because you're looking right up her gooch.
I like how they got Luke Cage over here look like Brucifer.
Yeah.
And you got Wolverine. Why? I don't understand why Wolverine's claws look like they're bending sideways.
Why is he even ready for combat? Like, who's he fighting over here? Clearly, Godzilla.
Taco Bell, his bubble guts, because that's what it looks
I
like.
like that Godzilla's got some stinky ass breath.
Right?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
He's the close talker from work.
Garlic.
He's a close talker with garlic, yep.
Hey, I just wanted to chat. How was your weekend?
Hey, this is crazy.
How was
Just
your
wait
weekend?
over. Call me, baby.
How was that breath?
Then we got this Emma Frost, the White Queen #1,
When I
Jarrell
saw-
Jones variant cover.
When I saw this, you know what it made me think of? You know, you see those mug shots of people as they get addicted to meth?
And it's like
This is-
progressively more tattoos and less
And,
hair,
and like sunken in face and
their hair's
this
falling
is-
out.
this is closer to the end of the she's very
This is the
into
beginning.
doing meth
This is
right
the
now.
beginning. Yeah, she's in her gateway drug season.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ozempic gone wrong.
It looks more
that's
like
what I
Eric
thought.
Frost.
Totally reminded me of that. Like, I wanted to like make them into mug shots, all the different Emma Frost covers. Make them look like mug shots because that is definitely the meth one.
I think it's her brother Eric.
It's her brother. Yep. I'm Emma. No, you're not. Yes, I am.
Eric Frost.
It's Emma. Sure it
Then
is,
we
Eric.
got Batman Superman World's Finest 40. Trisso Khan's card stock cover.
Dude, it's Batverine.
Yes, it is.
Dark Claw.
This looks like they're doing a cheer routine.
I
Looks
know,
like
right?
Superman's doing the Heisman.
Is there a
Ready?
Joker in the
Okay.
atmosphere? Oh, it's getting hot in here.
The clock's ticking down. Superman
Ready?
goes for the bomb.
Okay.
Rough
Joe loves this cover.
cover.
Because of feet to hand.
Yep, that's what it is. Oh,
Yeah.
smells Superman's hand now.
I'll never wash that hand.
Look, you can kind of see the outline of his package right here.
Yeah,
Batman.
you definitely can.
Did you step in shit?
Can you see the pinchers on the end of it?
Bruce, why is there dog shit on your boot? Then we got Young Bloods Deluxe number 3, Rob Liefeld.
You know, he could have put a level to this. He needed to put a level to it.
Buffy. I saw this thing in Marvel called they called a fastball special. Superman.
That's great.
Poor Rob.
Steroids. Raw.
Okay,
Like, is he sticking a sword in his mouth? Is that
Dude,
what
it looks
about
like
to
he's
do?
drooling. It looks like he's like
Yeah.
seeing how far he can his loogie can hang till he sucks it back up.
Okay, but you guys see that it's not a 90-degree angle, right? The sword,
Yeah, it's just off center.
sword is tilted.
Yeah.
It's not level. It's not plumb. The sword is not plumb.
I'm not an educated man.
Yeah,
just
he's
wants to
definitely
make
grabbing
sure-
that sword by the short hairs.
He grabs you by the short hairs.
I'm technically not an educated person.
Wait, is this book in the
I'm
background?
technically not an educated person.
Oh, it's a different Young Bloods book.
Just a different crappy cover.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look
but
at the size of these pouches, man.
let me ask you, what is the thing on the arm? Like what is this red thing on the arm?
Oh,
Steroids.
that's his step counter. He's got to make sure he gets his
Monitor.
steps in. Yeah.
It's his glucose monitor. He's diabetic.
You know what? He should do a whole book about pouches. They're actually the superheroes that they're just the pouches, and they're fighting other pouches.
Dude, this guy's his pecs
Postman.
looks like a face screaming. Like the way it's put, like it looks like Wolverine is trapped in here screaming.
Yes, it does.
Let me out.
I caught you, Logan. Let me out, Bob.
But I've never seen any tough guy with a strap of doodads
Justice?
around his arm. Like, yeah,
They look like chili peppers.
They look like little Spider-Man faces. This
and
looks
he
like
puts them
Spider-Man's
on
face
every
trapped in
single
here.
character. Every single character is run out of pockets, and so he's got to strap things to his arm.
When
Y'all just gotta
he's got a grumpy face going, he bites the chili pepper.
When ball is life, but you got to fight evil at noon. You got a little compression sleeve on.
Yeah, he's got his nice little
like
compression
look
sleeve.
how high his belt is with those huge pouches, but that means his leg is like way up here. Like,
There's no way he's bending over for anything.
There's too many pouches.
yeah,
This is his lunch pouch because he's got
he's
chopsticks
bending
in
over
here.
for the straps of justice.
That's his bento
I think-
box.
I think Sam was right earlier. I think he's performing seppuku.
I use this pouch for my.
No, he's
lunch.
picking the broccoli and the beef and broccoli out of his teeth with his sword. That's what he's doing.
He's got to be careful
I don't
that he
eat Brussels sprouts.
doesn't mix up his ammo pouch with his bento pouch.
No, the Just Ate Taco Bell cover is a good one. I laughed pretty hard when I saw it for two reasons that I can't wait to talk about.
Also, when you look at my guy's flat top. Look at my guy's flat top. It only covers half of his head.
That's all you need. You just want it on the right side or the left side.
You just want half of a flat top.
Tyson says the practice of art is supposed to make you better and evolve, but he stayed the same. It's just sad now.
If it's
He's
not broke, why fix it?
He's a creature of his own arrogance, is pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
The product, well, not creature, but product of his own arrogance.
And is my guy over here wearing a Phantom of the Opera mask?
Be cool if he was
Phantom of
playing the
Opera
saxophone.
is here.
I just can't get over the Wolverine face screaming in the peck the way it looks with
Let me
dude's
out,
arrow
Bob.
quiver.
To be or not to be. You know what? This guy with the sword, I don't think he has collarbones. Because
Nah,
those
dude, he's just
shoulders are
all
bumping together.
he's all shoulders.
He has no collarbones. Sticks is doing the pose right now. He's pumping it up.
Where we're going, we don't need collarbones.
Then we have Batman and Robin Year 1, number 8. This
What
1 in
the hell?
25 Andrew McLean variant.
Oh my gosh!
Who casted Glenn Danzig to be Batman?
Batman's made out of. Batman's
Mother.
like an 8-year-old.
No, you got to go, Robin.
No, it's 8-year-old Batman. Mom says it's my turn on the PlayStation.
Yeah. How many kneecaps does Batman have here?
Not enough. He needs more kneecaps.
I'd like to borrow one of his so mine will stop hurting.
Look how long his arms are compared to like he
It's
definitely
almost down to
grew
his
a bunch.
kneecaps.
His arms go to his knees.
Yeah.
He's built like a toddler. This Batman's built like a toddler, man. Mom says it's my turn on the PlayStation. That crap.
Terrible.
In the building behind him, it goes from square to round.
There you go, Buffy. And now Peter Dinklage as Batman.
Nailed it.
Dude, his knees are in like like that's crazy. His knees aren't even in the right place.
Fresh off his Oscar
Look how small
award-winning
shins are compared to
portrayal
his
of
knees
Toxic.
and his thighs.
He's got the torso of a British bulldog, the arms of a gorilla, and the legs of a Lego man.
His utility
Nailed
belt
it.
might as well just be covering his nips.
Right.
This is
It's to protect his abs.
it's got the grandpa pants.
Yep.
Yes.
I gotta
I like
get
to keep
that
him up
crown
above my
and
breast
running.
like
He's got to have his belt that high to hold up his depends.
Depends on if I'm going to piss or not.
Robin, I'm serious. I need more belt. It's not wedged high enough.
Poor Batman.
Poor Batman.
And then we have the Superman Unlimited number 2, cover F, 1 in 50 Ashley Wood variant. What
Where's
is
his
this?
head?
Where's his legs? Where's his
Super-
head?
You don't
Yeah.
need no legs.
What the frick is this?
I
Are
don't
those
know.
feathers?
Maybe. I thought they were like pines.
This is the weirdest thing I've
I thought it
ever
was a
seen.
tree. Yeah, it looked like a tree.
His
He's
cape?
playing. This is the Superman
behind
hide
him.
and seek variant.
Hide and seek.
Terrible. I like his skirt. Looks like he's
My
wearing a skirt.
skirt.
It's a kilt.
That's long for a kilt.
It looks like Ashley can't draw feet either, huh?
You couldn't even be bothered to draw his entire lower half.
Yeah. I'm crunched for time. Ain't got time.
She didn't know how to handle his junk, so she just omitted it. I'm not good at faces and I'm not good at lower bodies, so you're only getting the torso and arms from me.
Artists should never do shrooms, Buffy says. Now we have the Superman Unlimited number 2, Raphael Albuquerque
Damn it.
cover.
Damn it, Raphael.
I
Damn
gotta
it.
say, what's up with your boy, Kyle?
He has a hard time doing Superman running.
Yeah. He's
He's having a
He's
hard
not-
time doing a lot of things lately, apparently.
Whew.
Because this is not his only bad. I've sent Kyle a couple covers of him, like, dude, what's your boy up to?
He's about to get
Shitting the
shanked with
bed.
that little boy.
Dan Slott's writing this, though, so I wonder if Albuquerque's like, my art has to be up to par with Dan Slott's writing, and this is what we got.
Dude, I like.
I had to bring it down a notch.
The kryptonite fucking. Can't even
Blades,
think of the word now.
brass knuckles.
Brass knuckles.
You're about to get kryptonited.
You're about to get kryptonited.
I could do this all day.
This goes
Dan
to show you
Slott-
anybody in DC universe can get kryptonite.
Dan
Right.
Slott's memo reads, "Don't overshadow me."
All right.
Okay. I'll
Your
dumb it
drawing
down for
is
you.
too good. You need to take it down like 4 notches, maybe 5. Nope, still too good. Take it down again.
Poor Albuquerque.
I know, he could do so much better.
Superman covers look like a wood block cut from an antique Heldberg press. All right, then for our best covers of the week, we got this Emma Frost White Queen #1 Greg Land variant cover. This is a beautiful cover.
It is.
That's not Eric at all.
See, that is pre-meth.
100% Emma right there.
That's definitely not Eric Frost.
Yeah, not Eric Frost.
David Corn Sweat. Then we got Fantastic Four 49 facsimile edition Mike Mayhew variant cover.
No.
Dude, I love the way Mayhew did Silver Surfer here. The Galactus looks cool, but the Silver Surfer looks really badass, especially with the detail in the surfboard. Really good.
It's good.
It's good.
Then we got Bring On the Bad Guys #1 Doom #1 cover. Doom facing about to catch these hands from the Thing. But apparently he's got Iron Man's gauntlet on now.
See, that's a belt. Not
Yeah,
what
that belt
fucking
looks much better.
Eastman did.
Doom, oh, you fancy, huh?
That is a nice belt.
Then we got Godzilla vs. the
Nice belt.
Avengers #1, the Mitazero
Hey, that's
Are-
Ultraman.
Arita Virgin variant cover. Yeah, Ultraman versus Godzilla.
I like Spidey's just hiding in the back.
There's a Spider-Man Ultraman manga that's running right now.
Any good?
Not really.
Oh.
Not really.
And
Not really.
then we got Invincible Universes Battle Beast #2, cover F1100 Lee Bermejo Virgin variant. Or sorry, it's not a Virgin, Lee Bermejo variant.
That's no virgin.
Beautiful Battle Beast cover. Then we got Zatanna #5, the Alexander Lozano cardstock cover.
I like that cover. The bunny really makes it pop.
It does. Which bunny? The bunny head or the actual bunny?
The bunny head. Hello, I'm here, bunny head.
This one's
I
for
bought this at
Brody.
Walmart.
Then we got Wolverine #10, the Martin Coccolo cover. Now that's a Wolverine cover right there.
Oh, that's a Wolverine. Whoa, that's a Wolverine cover.
That's not a knife. Nah, that's a knife.
Take notes. And we got Jeff the Land Shark #1, the Stanley Art Germ Lou Marvel Rivals variant. Because you
It's
know
a lot of teeth.
Jeff the Land Shark's about to be the new Baby Groot. Everyone's gonna go wild for Jeff the Land Shark. And then for Don't Mind Me, just a Taco Bell cover of the week, Batman and Robin, Year 1, #8, 1/25, Andrew McLean cardstock cover. Not only does it look like Robin's pushing on a grumpy, he looks like he's taking it all into the shaft from Batman.
No,
right there.
Batman, not again, please.
That distress on his face is not what we wanted to see.
He's taking it all the way to the root here.
You're supposed to be hiding me, Batman.
I think you hit my spleen.
And that doesn't look like a grave. It looks like a hay bale.
Hey, pal.
Oh, I gotta push your shit.
Take a deep breath, Robin, because it's not going to go in easy.
Yikes.
Yeah, that definitely wins for it.
Come on, Andrew. Come on, Andrew.
God.
Why would Jason Todd be crying at the Grayson grave?
Oh,
Take it.
he's
in
getting his
deep.
shit pushed in.
Look at those ears, too.
tie those suckers.
And then for the homage cover of the week, we have Zujitsu Fighters Graza cover. Of course, this is that McFarlane Spider-Man homage variant.
Torment.
Spider-Man #1, Torment, yep. And that's it for best worst cover of the week. We're going to move into first appearance of the week, which we had quite a few of this week. We have Absolute Batman #9 was the first appearance and introduction of Absolute Bane. And Absolute Bane is when he juices up,
his head is tiny.
He becomes a brick shithouse, man. Like everyone talks about how big and ridiculous Absolute Batman is. But look at him there, like Bane just like, nah. Get it.
Usually most people when they take a lot of steroids, their penis shrinks, but not in this case.
it's
the other head.
Yeah. It's his actual head.
Oh, I talk like this.
And then in Action Comics, or Superman Action Comics 1087, we have the first appearance of Raise.
Raise the roof.
And then Avengers Academy, we get the first team appearance of the Avengers Academy: Captain America, Aaron Fisher, Bloodline, Escapade, Moon Girl, Red Goblin, and Kid Juggernaut.
Red Goblin. What? They just
You spelled
they just
penis
spin
wrong.
a wheel
guys,
and
What sticks?
they just spin a wheel to pick the team members.
I don't know.
Red Goblin, Juggernaut.
Kid Juggernaut.
Yeah. Oh, so that his first appearance is in that Malibu comics.
And that I think that's Red Goblin. I don't know if that's Normie
He's
Osborn.
nuts.
Goblin.
Whose cat is that?
What cat?
There's a purple cat.
Mine.
Gotta be that. It's right.
Then we got Death of Silver Surfer #1. First appearance of Kelly Coe, an agent who is hunting the Silver Surfer.
Tyson caught it. Cool.
And then Giant Size making Spider-Man. We have the first appearance of Rapid.
That means he's fast.
Your son's practicing again, huh, Sam?
Can you hear it?
Yeah. He's going to get us a copyright strike from the background. And then we get New Avengers #1. The first team appearance of the New Avengers: Carnage, Hulk, Namor, Clea, Wolverine. With first appearance of the Illuminati: Bolt, Gru, Strange, Mr. Aurora Boris, Professor Extinction, Luke Charles, and Iron Apex.
Luke Charles.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Extinction.
Mr. Aurora Borealis.
Or Ouroboros. That's like Ragnarok.
I like Stick's name better.
And then in Batman and Robin, we get the first cameo appearance of Wrath and the first appearance of Cuckoo. There they are.
Is it Wrath or is it Wraith?
Wrath. Go with Wraith.
Wraith is
Raz,
like
Raz.
There's an I in it. That's right.
And then Cuckoo.
Cool.
Then we go to my comic book picks of the week. First up, we got the Jason Aaron's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #9. Again, I've said it a couple times on my channel. If you're not reading Jason Aaron's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles run, I don't know what you're doing. This run, I've told Kyle a couple times to check it out. It's been absolutely fantastic. Jason Aaron's is absolutely killing this book. It's interesting to see this issue here, particularly is Michelangelo centric, and Michelangelo's kind of not that. Let's just say it's the closest thing to like the Ronin Michelangelo we've gotten in a long time, where he's not really that goofy Michelangelo. He's kind of like a badass and rugged now. Like Juan Ferrero, who's doing the art in this, absolutely kills it. There's a sick panel at the very beginning of the book where Donnie's been captured by the police and Michelangelo is trying to find him, and Michelangelo is going through this building floor by floor by floor, just dispatching Foot Clan ninjas, and he shows it all. It's the art in this book is absolutely crazy. But
This book is crazy.
then we have Absolute Batman #9. I actually really dug this book. I actually really dig Absolute Bane, even though he's like ridiculously and comedically big. But this, if you're not reading the Absolute Universe, it's really good. This one, all of Batman's rogues are his friends. So Waylon Jones, who we know as Killer Croc, is captured, and so Batman's just running roughshod all over Gotham, just beating everybody's ass to try and find him. And he kind of even goes to the Absolute Barbara Gordon to try and help because she's not Batgirl yet. And this Alfred Pennyworth is actually like an MI6 agent who's training him to become Batman and be Batman instead of his butler. And he leads him into this Arc M area where he runs into Absolute Bane, and he tries to beat up Absolute Bane, and like Absolute Bane, he throws a punch at him, and Bane like dislocates his shoulder. He throws another punch at him, dislocates his elbow, and he's like, "Oh, Muay Thai, nice. Oh, Wang Chung, nice." And then like dislocates his knee. So Batman's got one leg left, and Batman's still like, "I'll beat your ass with one leg." And Bane's like, "Yeah, okay." And he's like, "Whatever you say, juice head." And that's when you see him. He's like, "Oh, this? I hadn't even juiced up yet." And that's when you see him juice up, and he got Batman by the head. So this Absolute book has been awesome. I know it catches a lot of shit from people like Marco, but I fucking loved it. And then we have Eddie Brock Carnage #5. I'm really digging the Eddie Brock Carnage stuff. It's interesting to see the dynamic of Eddie Brock, who is still this morally flawed and terrible person, try to be a good guy and repent for his sins, and then Carnage just straight up trying to get him to kill everyone. And Eddie and Carnage have an interesting dynamic, and in the last issue, Carnage basically took all these people from this flight hostage and wouldn't tell Eddie where they were. So Eddie had a trap because Carnage wants Eddie to take him to a serial killer so he can attach to a new host that's worthy of his killing talents. And so Eddie's like, "Well, Muse is back in New York or in Chicago, so we're gonna go meet Muse." And he gets him there and traps him and like lights the place on fire to get Carnage to tell him where he's taking all these people, and almost burns himself to death. But Carnage in this issue refuses to heal Eddie until he needs to, and then tries to get him to kill Misty Knight, and he won't do it. And at the end of it, it reveals that Muse is in fact back. So it'll be interesting to see what Carnage looks like when inevitably he attaches himself to Muse. And then we get the New Avengers. I really liked the New Avengers book. It was pretty simple setup. You got a nice little sex scene there between Winter Soldier and Black Widow, and they're trying to attack this facility where they've got that Killuminati at, and the Jackal is the one that's been experimenting on them all. You don't see Carnage, you don't see Hulk, Clea in this book, but you do see Laura Kenny Wolverine. You do see, like I said, Bucky Barnes and Black Widow, and you also see Namor in this. So it's a fun read. And we already did the Which is the Best game. So that leads us right into which
Well, nobody
song.
got to vote on it, though. Nobody voted on it.
Well, do you want to vote on it?
Yeah.
You want to run through them again, Kyle?
All right, we all saw this guy wants to be having a drink with Diddy. So we got A and B. Got hanging out there. It's D.
Yeah, it's the Bill Cosby.
It's D.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just generic. Like you could have totally done a better job. Just putting him next to an oversized bottle of baby oil, a couch, and then the
white
picture of
couch, though.
Diddy. Yeah. The same picture of Diddy in the background. Him in a jail cell with Diddy. The fist punch is pretty good. But it's D.
Yeah.
God, it's all about
Jello
Cosby.
pudding.
This is what happens when you drink the Jello drink.
Pretty good.
All right. Now, which is pick the better song that Sam rapped. And this week we've got Nelly Houghton here versus Buster Poindexter, Hot, Hot, Hot.
All right.
Just that.
Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. It's hot in, so hot in here, so hot in. Want a little bit of and a little bit of just 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 a little bit of I was like, good gracious, ass is bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steez, you know. I'm waiting for the right time to flash them keys. Then I'm leaving, please believe in me and the rest of my heathens. Check it, got it locked at the top of Four Seasons. Penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding. No deceiving, nothing on my sleeving. No teasing, I need you to get up on the dance floor. Give that man what he's asking for, cause I feel like busting loose. And I feel like touching you. Can't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use. I said, it's getting hot in here.
So hot.
So take off all your clothes. I'm getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off.
Sam's wife is slipping off her chair.
Well, hang out.
All right. And then we got Buster Poindexter, Hot, Hot, Hot.
Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. Yes, ha, ha. Yes, girls. Me mind on fire. Me soul on fire, feeling hot, hot, hot. Whoa. Party people all around me, feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh. What to do on a night like this? Music sweet, I can't resist. We need a party song, a fundamental jam. So we go rum, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we rum, boom, boom, boom. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh, see people rocking, hear people chanting, feeling hot, hot, hot.
Tyson, I retract my last
Keep
statement.
up this split. Come on, let's do it. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Oh, I was really hot in my office when you asked me to pick these songs out, so I was like, I need heat-themed songs.
You did good, Sam.
And I was like, good gracious, ass is bodacious.
Buffy says, whiter than Buster Poindexter. That's impressive. All right. Now it's time for that. Who said it? Get off my totally qualified or totally cool qualified Saturday Dark Side Long game. And first up, we said, who said Smurfette was the only girl and she got gang banged by the entire tribe?
Sticks. I would have Sticks.
That's a Dom or a Marco.
That was definitely Dom.
It was Dom.
Sticks says
Definitely
Dom. Sam says Sticks.
I feel like I've had this conversation with people before. So it
Kyle,
could be
Kyle, you think it was Dom?
Yeah.
Who says gangbanged?
All right. Who said Smurfette was the only girl and she got gang banged by the entire tribe? Tyson says Wayseeker.
I would
All
believe
right.
that if it was Nubs.
She is
loves
blue,
blue
so it's kind of, sidebar.
All right. Who said it?
Yeah, what are you doing today? Nothing. You got any blue face paint? Yeah. Okay, come on down.
Smurfette was the only girl. She got gangbanged by the entire tribe.
Oh,
come on.
And she
There's
was
a
created.
Smurf movie coming out. You just
I know.
And she was created.
And
Yeah.
it was Dom.
And it was Dom. And then you wonder why Bruce
Why do you
Reyes
make that
qualified.
face?
Yeah,
Why do you make that
Smurfette.
face?
Smurfette was made by Gargamel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she was.
She was the Trojan horse.
Who said it's okay, right, to sneak into a girl's bathroom and try and put your penis in the hole?
What? What the frick? Who said that? I'm calling the cops on that guy.
That's the game. That's the game, Sam. Who said it's okay, right, to sneak into a girl's bathroom and try to put your penis in the hole?
Jedi.
Tyson.
Kyle says Tyson.
Greg
Sam says
Capullo.
Jedi.
Craig Capullo.
Tyson says Sam.
David Nakayama.
I'll
Mark
say Marco.
Spears.
Gotta be someone on the show.
This kind of sound like a Marco thing.
Yeah, it does kind of.
It also sounds something like Tyson would say.
Like saying it sarcastically.
No, I don't get that part. The sarcastic? No, not Marco.
All right. Who said it's okay, right, to sneak into a girl's bathroom and try and put your penis in the hole?
That's a whole different story because you're saying it's okay, right, to sneak into a girl's bathroom and try and put your penis in a hole like that. That shit's okay when you're trying to watch that shit at home while your parents you're listening to hear if they're coming downstairs or some shit.
Dang, he just said that last week, huh?
Marco. It was old Deep V Marco himself.
The Deep V money launderer.
Who said mystery of anus?
Mystery of anus. Oh man. I hope it's
Jedi. Joe.
Kyle says Joe.
I'm gonna
Six
say,
is
I'm gonna
falling
say
asleep.
JJ. I'm gonna say
Sam says JJ.
JJ.
Who said mystery of anus?
I'll say.
You
Dom.
know, I'm gonna change it to
Dom.
Pete. I'm gonna say Pete said this.
Pete.
Pete is mystified by anus.
Yes, he is.
And he's right at the height where he's sniffing everybody's,
He
He's
can
right
check the
about eye
starfish out.
level.
Pay your taxes, but also launder money.
All right. Who said mystery of anus?
Which I love. I love Annihilation War. I love Annihilus generally as a process or a villain that I think should show up.
Mystery of anus. I mean Janus.
Especially if we go into space.
It
Right?
was Pete.
Especially if you go into space.
It was Pete.
It was Pete.
Who said Styx likes him older so that way he can get in their will and when they die, he can get their prosthetic hips?
This sounds like some prime Styx lore. This is Styx lore. I love the Styx lore. It was Matt. It was me or Matt because it was on this show. We're the only ones who tell Styx lore.
I think it was Tyson in the chat.
Styx says Tyson. Sam says it was me. Who
I'm
do
gonna
you
go
think?
with
Someone in
Tyson.
the chat. There was someone in the chat. I think I'm just gonna think Tyson.
Kyle says Tyson as well.
Yeah.
Who said Styx likes them older so that way he can get in their will and when they die, he can get their prosthetic hip? It's J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Well, you put the username.
Tyson says Styx.
Styx likes him a little older.
Yeah, like pushing 80.
He likes him in the twilight years.
Styx likes them older so that way he can get in their will and when they die, he can get their prosthetic hips so he can just start collecting his own body parts to save on insurance money to have transplanted in his body. That's me. Yeah, that's the secret on how Styx stays so youthful.
The Styx lore.
He waits for people to die to take their body parts.
Right.
Organ donating.
Who asked, did you meet on Buddy Booth in an adult video store?
Did you meet on a Buddy Booth in an adult video store? Oh man. This has got to be Bruce.
That's what I was thinking too, Bruce Fur.
Bruce, who do you think Styx?
I'll say Marco.
I mean, you've got the timestamp and everything.
Yeah, it says the qualified
all right.
314.
And I deleted that too. Boo.
Fees. So there you go.
Oh, cool. Where'd you meet? Did you meet at like the Costco parking lot?
Yeah, like
Or did you meet in the buddy booths in an adult video store?
listen. Unlike you, I bring my quarters. Okay.
I'm just waiting for this Sticks moment.
I bet my walkie.
Unlike you, Sticks brings his quarters. Who said Bill and Ted's Excellent Cereal looks like it has marshmallow dildos in it?
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna go with
Joe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Joe's across the board.
Joe's
All
across
right.
the board.
Who said that Bill and Ted Excellent Cereal looks like it has marshmallow dildos in it?
And the Bill and Ted's Excellent Cereal looks like it has marshmallow dildos in it, but I believe those are musical notes.
Yes, they are.
Now you tell me.
I like that Sticks gave the courtesy laugh.
I'm doing so good tonight. I am nailing it.
You are. Who said I need someone to yank my crank?
Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
Need someone to yank my crank. It's got to be Jedi. I've been saying Jedi all night, and it hasn't been him yet. So it's got to be Jedi.
Sam thinks it was Jedi. Who said I need someone to yank my crank?
I
What'd
think
you say?
Sam said that. I think Sam
Good job.
said that after he got done singing. And it's hot, hot, hot.
Kyle,
Or after he's done
Sam.
singing Nelly.
Sticks, what do you think?
I said Dom.
Dom?
The saxophone's like our Jeopardy music.
That does sound like a Dom thing.
All right. Who said I need someone to yank my crank?
I need someone to yank my cranker, if you know what I mean.
And then I can crank his yanker. But that's it.
Hey! It's me.
All right. And last up, God damn it. Who said you guys don't appreciate my Vader butt plug? That's your own problem.
Now it's
Talking
Jedi.
about the Vader butt plug.
Jedi.
We all know it's from the qualified.
Got to be qualified on May 7th.
That narrowed it down.
God damn it.
40 minutes and 40 seconds in.
Came up with that.
I wonder what your web browsing is, man.
My web browsing, my algorithm is if it hasn't flagged anything by now, it's not gonna. So
He's got it set to delete after 15 minutes anyway.
yeah, that's all I got. You guys don't appreciate my Vader butt plug. That's your own problem.
You got any Sticks?
Look at
That
Jedi
time-
talking about algorithms.
That time, Bruce with the complimentary laugh.
You're right. The courtesy laugh.
I don't know, Tyson. I fucked up. Oh, well.
Damn it, Matt. Why do I bother?
I know. All right. Sticks, do you have a segment for us this week?
I do.
I've been seeing our heads on
I
beautiful.
know the whole show.
Yeah.
All right. So this week I decided to do a little segment for you guys. What's in the SNS closet? It's kind of a. I've got 3 items. You're gonna see 3 items. They're behind doors. You're gonna pick the one that you think is yours. There's one for Kyle. There's one for Sam. There's one for Matt. But you got to pick out which is the one for you. The first one is going to be for Matt. So Matt's got to choose either door A, B, or C. Now these are all going to be. Well, I'll tell you once the door opens. I'll tell you where I get them from.
Tom
So Matt, door A, door B, or door C?
Let's go B.
You go B. Okay. Let's see what's behind door B. Oh,
That's me.
You got the Vanagon 5-speed transmission for $18,000 sale on eBay. You dog.
Nice choice.
That's
There
an
you go.
expensive transmission.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I thought it was dinosaur bones at first.
That's what I first thought. What is the transmission? That's like, oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
All right. Up next is Sam. Right, Sam? Yeah, Sam.
Okay. I'm trying to find the thing that I would like.
You want to get the door that has to correspond with you. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm going to say C.
You're going to say door C? Okay.
99% like says this game makes so much sense.
What I'm aiming for. All right, door C.
Umineko complete English manga When They Cry, $4,700.
There you
That's
go.
got to be it, right? That's mine, right?
That was yours. Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
Could
Sam
never
gets
have a Volkswagen radiator. Tyson likes the back door.
All right. And Kyle, A, B, or C?
I'm going to go with B.
You're going to go with B? All right, Kyle, let's see what you got.
Damn it.
Oh, you got my card.
Damn it.
It's 9,900 or 999,000. It's $1 million.
That's
card.
what it said it sold for on eBay. $999,999.
Oh my god!
You should have gotten that 4-piece Bosch set.
Brucefer says, after this week, close the door on this segment. Sorry, Sticks.
How much did the ejectors go for? $52,000?
$52,000 is what they sold for on eBay.
Who the fuck is paying that price?
I don't know. I don't know how plentiful they are, Kyle. I figured only you would know about these Volkswagen parts. So
that's
all
cool.
right,
I
thanks
like
for
that
playing.
game. I like that game. That's fun.
Buffy says, why do Sticks always make me think I'd rather listen to Sam rapping? Good job, Sticks. All right.
Some of our segments just build the other ones up. That's all.
All right. Before we move to the next segment, my son's he's gonna demonstrate. Go ahead. Ace.
Do it.
Hit it.
He's pretty good.
He's already wooing
Nice.
women.
Good job, Ace. Thanks, man.
Good job, Ace. Everybody give Ace a round of applause.
The girls will be all over him next year.
Golf clap for Ace. All right. Now it's time for our final segment of the night. That segment that sends everybody running for the hills because they say, I don't want to talk about dudes and hot chicks. I want to talk about comics. It's time for Missed Connections. Who's kicking us off tonight on the Missed Connections?
I'll go.
Sticks. Oh, go ahead, Sam.
Need a pipe rod from Texarkana. Was on Lake Drive when I saw you and pick you up when you got in the car. Your pipe came out, it was pretty and the black. The berry was sweet. I'm trying to service another pipe like your blacker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Nailed the accent.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Absolutely crushed that accent.
Good job.
All right.
If you've ever been to Texarkana, you know how absolutely spot on that is.
Oversexed. Jasper, Texas. Looking for anyone that has both sexual parts that work.
Oh my God.
Both.
Looking for anyone that's got both sexual parts that work.
He wants to put together an infinite loop. That's what he wants. He wants to plug in and get plugged at the same time.
I like them hermaphrodites, and I don't care who knows it.
I like both sexual parts that work.
I like to plug my power strip into itself. and just see it go round and round.
Go ahead, Sticks.
All right. Cleaning pipes and attics? Prefer older North Platte. I'm a very fat persona looking to have pipes blast me or fill me with the Wymone help me out.
All right.
And addicts before older.
Wyoming.
Fill me or Wyoming help me out.
Wyoming, help me out.
Girl with tattoos having yard sale. Westminster. Hot girl with tattoos having yard sale off 72nd in Zaboina. You were checking me out. I was the hot trash man. Hit me up so we can hook up.
In the hot trash man.
In the back seat of my garbage truck.
You got a sweet dumpster. Nope. Sweet dumpster.
I like your dumpster. It's pretty clean.
Lost my cat today. Very much missed. Taus. Cat. Very much missed. Have you, or do you have her? Mail me for further details. Thanks.
What? I got no address to mail you at. Where am I going to mail you
I
at?
just have to repeat that line again. Cat. Very much missed. Have you, or do you have her?
You have her.
Hypersomania? If you suffer from hypersomania, I'd like to hear from you. But do you know what hypersomania is?
No, what is it?
It's it's when you produce and ejaculate an extraordinary amount of semen.
Hyperspermia.
So it's like in that scary movie too, when he nuts and he like plasters to the ceiling.
Exactly. Let's see. Because I actually had to Google that. It's a condition in which a male has an abnormally large amount of semen or ejaculate volume, and it's generally defined when the ejaculate is above 5.5 milliliters.
Jesus.
So anime, hentai ejaculate.
Doctors don't exactly know the cause of it, but they have theorized that it's related to an infection in the prostate that causes inflammation.
Zaggy says, "Super sperm, Superman is real."
All right, Sticks.
All right. Lady with a stroller. Royal Palm Beach. Hello. I saw you were momming. You were pumping the excess milk. Seeing that got my attention. I would love to talk.
Tyson, we're on to you. You're not fooling anybody with this post, Tyson.
Damn, Tyson.
All right.
Got him.
Got him.
We're on to you, Tyson.
How awkward is that?
Is that the end?
Yeah,
You were
that's
pumping
the last
the
one.
excess milk. Seeing that got my attention. I would like to talk. That's one that would definitely be worth answering to.
Bodybuilder who wants the mommy's milk for recovery. Or drink your breast milk.
Is that it, Matt?
That's it. That's the last one.
That's the show.
That's it. That's all we got for this week.
Look at that. Just in time for me to get ready for work.
Yeah, we've had a plethora of things to talk about. Old age. Marco taught us about money laundering.
Can you use the
Sweet Titty Sam. is
You're a
here.
lawyer, right, Sam? Here, why don't you launder some money for me?
Happily.
Take this money off my books.
And it's a
And
learning
Six
thing.
Boy
We
is
learned
a
about
Renovision podcaster.
hypersomnia.
Yeah, we learned.
Hypersomnia.
And some people say you don't learn anything on this show.
You know, we had topics that, that needed to be addressed. This was a well-rounded episode, fellas.
It was. Very well done. We got serenaded by Sam's son Ace. Killing it.
Soon he'll be like Bleeding Gums. What's his name?
Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Yes, Murphy.
He'll be like the sexy sax man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Standing by the closest light rail station with a hat on the concrete.
You did. You missed Sam's rap.
It'll be a good one to put the music to.
Good gracious, ass is bodacious.
But all right, well, that's our show for this week. Make sure to check out all the goodness on this channel. Make sure to check out the Dark Side Show tomorrow night. Make sure to check out Pete Shorts all throughout the week. The Tax Show on Wednesday. Make sure to check out me, Sticks, and Dom Thursday nights for our wrestling podcast over on my Absolute Geek channel. Make sure to check out Sticks on his channel Tuesday nights when he does the Doctor Who Rewind. Doctor Who Cares. You can check out Sticks, Dom, and the boys on the Qualified Friday nights right after the CBSI Hot 10 list, which brings you right back here to us next Saturday night for a brand new episode of Saturday Night Special. Sam looks like he's got something to say.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. My dad. So, words of wisdom. My dad told me what his dad told him when he was my age. And he said, getting older is just the gradual destruction of dreams. I was like, what the frick, Dad? Why would you
now
tell
that's
me that?
what it needs to, that's what Marco's $200 needs to go to say.
The gradual destruction of dreams. But I feel like it's the selective putting away of dreams. You may start your life with all kinds of possibilities and dreams, and they're endless, but you have to focus on the ones that fulfill you the most. Spend your time where it counts the most. Don't every opportunity that you put off, you don't the one thing that you don't have unlimited amount of is time. So if there's an opportunity that you're wanting to take it. Do what you got to do to take it, because you're not
Grab life by the short hairs.
I'm not an educated man.
And remember, don't let any feud get to the point that it harms people's lives.
I think that's a good one to end on. Happy Father's Day, everyone, to all the dads out there. Have a great week, and we'll see you guys next Saturday night.
Either you've got me confused with somebody else, or this is a joke.